Turner, but you're right. Coach Tomlin was pretty clear about the fact that Antonio Brown will be used.
Blocked into the end zone. Free ball. And picked up for the touchdown by Pittsburgh.
At the beginning that the Browns were hoping for. See the pressure coming right up the middle.
Anthony Chickillo.
Chickillo with the block, and the ball spins, and Chickillo recovers it. See the rotation, the spin on the ball doesn't cause it to go out of the back of the end zone, but stay in bounds. Not the start that the Browns were hoping for or anticipating. 3 and out on offense and then getting the opening punt blocked.
In fact, it's head coach Hugh Jackson's worst nightmare. Kaiser pulls it down, running out of time, and goes down at the 30-yard line. And that is Chickillo. Kaiser holding on to it again and going down again at the 27-yard line. This time Cameron Hayward, number 97. 3rd and 8. Kaiser with time. Lots of time over the middle. That is complete. The 40-yard line. That's Johnson. And Johnson breaking tackles. Moves out to the 47 or 48-yard line for a first down. Deshaun Kaiser going to keep it and sneak for the touchdown. Crowell in the backfield. Crowell. They fake it to him. Kaiser on his feet and over the middle. And did he catch it? Close to the 40-yard line? They say yes. Corey Coleman. 4 offensive drives, 4 punts for the Steelers. Peppers from his own 10. Right up the middle of the field and across the 30, across the 35. 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger over the middle. That's caught at the 35. Antonio Brown on his horse. And tackled inside the 40-yard line. Derek Kindred made the saving tackle.
About that the Steelers needed to try and get Antonio Brown working the middle of the field. It looks like they actually get a hand on the ball. I want to say that was Schobert underneath it. Looked like that ball was even tipped a little bit.
Another quick pass to the outside, and that is complete. And again, Antonio Brown, and Brown inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. Roethlisberger throwing over the middle, and is caught for the touchdown. And that's Jesse James, the tight end.
On this drive, 53, middle linebacker for the Browns. More of a run-stuffing guy. Getting in great position, just goes for the ball, and just the timing of it's off, and he doesn't make contact with it.
Kaiser going to go down. Once again, the 3rd sack of the day for the Pittsburgh defense.
What the Steelers and Browns were able to do offensively.
On 2nd and 6, Kaiser throwing to the near side. That is complete, and inside the 20 is Seth DeValve. And DeValve all the way to the 12 and a first down. Kaiser dancing around and then is going to go down at about the 17-yard line. Make it the 18th. 4th time today that Kaiser has been sacked. Zane Gonzalez from 24 yards out. And it's good. Start again now from the 25. Roethlisberger sideline, and the catch is made at about the 40-yard line by Martavis Bryant. Looks left, pump fake, pass underneath, and it's good for the touchdown to the tight end Jesse James. His 2nd touchdown catch of the day.
Bell that splits out left, so 2 defenders go that way, you pump that way, and then Jesse James, who's blocking on the end in protection. He does a late leak. You can see the offensive line work their way upfield. That's a called tight end screen to the inside.
Ball was going to go, wasn't it?
No.
Second and 15. Play fake. Kaiser. Looking. And goes down at the 16-yard line, courtesy of T.J. Watt. Isaiah Crowell in the backfield. Fake it to him. Kaiser with all kinds of time and underthrew the ball. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Watt.
Well, this is just a two-receiver route. The tight end to the right stays in. Hard play fake. T.J. Watt is over the slot. Ricardo Lewis actually gets a free release.
They need the 20 for a first down. Over the middle and intercepted. Tipped and then intercepted is Derek Kindred. Kindred on his way back and to the 30-yard line. Another quick slant, and that is caught by Brown. Usual, normal, jolly self, no matter what uniform he's wearing. Kaiser flips it to Crowell. Crowell got the first down before stepping out of bounds on the far side of the field. Kaiser over the middle, and he's got his man at the 35-yard line, Ricardo Lewis.
Sometimes you got to lace that ball in there, and that's exactly what Kaiser did on that throw.
29-yard pickup, and Kaiser again. That is complete. And under the 20, under the 15, to about the 10-yard line goes Isaiah Crowell.
Play clock now down to 2.
Got the play off in time. Looking left, throwing on the slant. Did he get in? Penalty markers fly.
I think it's a
touchdown. It is. Corey Coleman.
There may be a couple players hurt on that collision.
98. And here we go for 2. Gonna hand it off, and up the middle is Crowell. Made it look easy. What a great job up front.
Great job up front. You can see it looks like the run is supposed to go to the right side, but that's where the Steelers attack it. Crowell with the vision and the cutback.
Roethlisberger with time, lots of time, still looking. And down this sideline it is caught by Antonio Brown. Oh, what a catch.
Antonio Brown is lined up on the right side of the field. He just does a 12 to 15-yard dig route, and as he sees Ben scramble and slide, he just looks for an open window in the defense.
First down, under 2.5 to play. Le'Veon Bell. Running room on the side, and there he goes, 30. Before he stood up at about the 29-yard line. Last 20 seconds will wind down with no further action on the field other than the handshakes. Pittsburgh, the defending AFC North champs, 11-5 a year ago. They ring up another opening day. They have won 8 consecutive regular season games and 30-5 against the Browns since the year 2000.
Third down and 9, empty backfield for the Steelers. Roethlisberger complete. Antonio Brown looks to be just short. Brown into it. From the 27-yard line, following the penalty. Pass is caught by Bryant. He's inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown!
Big completion, just a quick slant working on Terrence Newman, and Terrence Newman's just a step slow. Tavis Bryant with the easy touchdown to the other side of the field. Good protection, good throw. Great drive for the Steelers.
And the Steelers will go for two. Fourth Steelers penalty. Roethlisberger in trouble. Down he goes. Everson Griffin. Roethlisberger on 3rd and 1. On the toss. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Works, right? No matter what it's called. He motions back. You see the little bit of depth that he had behind the line of scrimmage. It was a tell that that play was going to come. They did the same type of play last week. Just very creative by Todd Haley. The execution is there, and the young guy gets a touchdown on his day.
Vikings across midfield for the first time. Keenum to a wide open Adam Thielen. And Thielen is wrestled out of bounds at the 24-yard line by Joe Hayden as a Viking. 18 of 18. This a 42-yard attempt. Horvath's kick is good. Reached 100 yards, only 2 touchdowns in those 7 games for Antonio Brown as Le'Veon Bell takes it out to the 22-yard line for a Steelers first down. Vikings must get to the Steelers 48. Down goes Keenum. Back at the 33-yard line, it's Bud Dupree. In the half. Second down and 6. It's Everson Griffin again. He's unable to bring Roethlisberger down. And that catch is made out of bounds.
Griffin's just so quick with his hands. Gets past the tackle quick, and that was a toe touch. This might be a completion, Kenny.
It's a fake. And the pass is broken up on the fake punt attempt. So it will now be a 46-yard attempt. Boswell from 46. And this time the kick is good.
This Pittsburgh defense is doing to this Vikings all.
Pump fake, 2nd and 6. Keenum throws, and it's Diggs. What a catch by Stephon Diggs for a Minnesota first down at the Steelers' 26. Second longest play for the Vikings offense today. And now on first down, it's Cook. That's running room inside the 10 to the end zone. He dives. He's in. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook.
Well, the scouting report on Dalvin Cook says he has great lateral quickness. Defenders in the backfield, and just to change the direction, left foot in the ground. Look at that lateral quickness. Outdistances the leverage of the Steelers defense, and then one man in the open field is not going to get this kid on the ground. Might be interesting here. I mean, they're going to look at this, but watch his knee go down right before the goal line here. Not sure if that ball was over the line for a touchdown. And
3 tight ends plus a fullback. On first and goal, it is the fullback, C.J. Ham, who is in for the touchdown. 3 receivers set. Movement prior to the snap. Penalty markers. Roethlisberger going deep for Bryant. He dives and makes a spectacular catch.
We know that, Pete. Thank you. But Ben knows that he's got a free play. And Martavis Bryant, just being on the same page. We know he was gone all of last year, but watch him kind of ease out. Are we going to do it? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Got him. Trey Waynes puts his feet, slows his feet down. Martavis goes right by him.
Off the fake to Bell. Roethlisberger steps away from Griffin, and now Griffin has him. Second sack of the game, Everson Griffin.
Vikings defense taking advantage and getting a stop.
29-yard attempt. Chris Boswell connects. Third down and 20. Vikings must get to the 41-yard line as Keenum lays one out, and it's caught by Kyle Rudolph. What a throw, what a catch for a Vikings first down.
That was just spectacular. All go. 4 guys up the middle of the field, and he's going to get this over the top. of Davis there.
Steelers touchdown drives in the first half. Off the fake to Bell. Roethlisberger, soft touch. Eli Rogers to the Vikings 37, a Steelers first down. From the 22-yard line. Down goes Keenum. There's a flag. Another penalty marker. From the 29-yard line on first down. Wide open, it's Brown. Antonio Brown across midfield. Out of bounds at the Vikings 45, a 26-yard catch and run. 2 for 2 today. Boswell now 3 for 3. And the Vikings must get to the 45 for a first down. 4th and 15. Keenum throws. And the catch is. Berry placed it down. Boswell now 4 for 4 as the Steelers extend to a 17-point advantage. 4th down and 7. Keenum throws. It's Thielen. And then he loses the football. And the Steelers recover.
This in real time. Adam Thielen is buying time, finding space in the zone. Watch him try to reach this football. He had possession, and as he reached it, he drops it. That's going to be a fumble. And things go from bad to worse to end the football game for this Vikings offense. You know, they go on the road, steal a win from Cleveland, come home to this great crowd and fans, and on Dan Rudy's day, special day here at Pittsburgh, walk away with the victory. 2-0 on the season, and the Minnesota Vikings got to go home and find some answers on offense.
Line drive kick. Returnable for Rodgers, and he muffed it. Picked up by the Bears.
The Steelers are stacking inside and going man-to-man.
To the left side and the touchdown. Jordan Howard. Roethlisberger under pressure. He lost the ball. Close to midfield. Picked up by the Bears.
Is down, slow getting up for the Steelers, but the pressure coming on Roethlisberger, just hanging onto the football too long. Callahan coming in, getting the strip sack. And as you said, Hicks getting the fumble recovery. 2 today.
Once again, on the ground. Howard coming this way, cuts it back and finds running room inside the 40. Still on his feet, close to the 35-yard line. As we start the second quarter, under pressure, and he goes down. Back at about the 12-yard line, that's Anthony Chickalo. On the blitz, Roethlisberger got rid of it, and the catch is made on the far side by Martavis Bryant. Roethlisberger with time, throwing complete near side, Le'Veon Bell, and Bell inside the 40 to about the 37, and we get another update from New York once again.
Been on that drag route across the middle.
Roethlisberger with all kinds of time, and now throws complete to about the 20-yard line. His tight end, Jesse James. Quick pass to the near side, Antonio Brown looking for the goal line touchdown.
Either somebody saw it in the booth, Haley saw it from the sideline, or AB came back to the huddle and said, just throw me the ball. I'll make the rest of it work. And he got that ball right at the line of scrimmage, gave a little shake.
His knee came very close to hitting before he got to the goal line.
I think he's across. I think the ball's extended. Guess it would almost be his forearm came down before his knees or legs did.
Yeah, he looks
but
like
the
he
ball
got there.
broke the plane, yeah.
Wait, hey.
Looking for 2 yards. They give us to Howard. Howard breaking tackles and out across the 40 for a first down. Last year. Tariq Cohen now in the backfield. He gets the handoff, dodging a couple of tacklers, and I'd say that's quick. 40, 35, and out of bounds short of the 30-yard line. Mike Mitchell pushed him out. 2nd and 16. Glennon throwing into traffic, and he hit his man close to the 20-yard line. Zach Miller, the tight end.
Also getting it done up front.
On 1st and goal, Glennon going to throw for it. Wide open and a touchdown. Adam Shaheen, the rookie tight end. Roethlisberger on the move, now throwing. Oh, what a catch across the 40-yard line made by Martavis Bryant. What a throw, too. Time to throw complete inside the 20-yard line to Antonio Brown. And he has yet to miss anything this year. That one's blocked. The Bears have it. The Bears are going to get a touchdown out of this. Now they're ruling. Let's see what they rule in the end zone. There's a penalty marker down.
Adam Sheen, but at the end of the first half, watch this play. Blocked field goal. Marcus Cooper, keep your eye on 89. That'd be Vance McDonald. Marcus Cooper will stop short of the goal line. The Dog is going to sit there and strip the ball. That will lead to a field goal, not a touchdown, 17-7.
And that kick is good. On 2nd and 5, Howard again, and this one is going to lose yardage. And lost the ball. Steelers said they've got it. And they do. Ryan Shazier with the recovery.
Well, all turnovers get reviewed. That looks like potentially that right knee hits the ground before the ball comes out. So I'm sure the officials are, well, they definitely take a look at it. And they just make the announcement. Tough game time for Marcus Cooper right now.
Bell looking for the goal line. Did he get it? He did. Touchdown. On 2nd and 14, straight drop for Glennon. And he goes down, courtesy of Hargrave. Here's a 3rd and 3 now for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger pulls it down and then goes down. Way towards 9 minutes remaining. Glennon throwing behind his man, and that is intercepted. Picked off by J.J. Wilcox.
And nobody signaled whether it was an interception or not, or if it hit the ground. It looks like he clearly got both hands underneath it, was able to scoop it up. He thought Zach Miller was just going to pivot at the spot he was coming out of the break. Instead, Miller goes to the outside. Great look at it there. The ball never comes in contact with the ground.
Had one blocked earlier. This one is good. Glennon with time, throws. That's complete to Cunningham out of the backfield, looking for extra yardage, and comes up about 2 yards short of a first down. First down at the 32. 3-man rush, and Roethlisberger gets hit in the backfield, and he goes down. That was Willie Young, number 97. Cohen in the backfield now. On 2nd and 9, Cohen changes direction, comes to this side, and has some running room. Goes right around his man, down the sideline. 30. Cohen, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Greg, it looks like they're marking him out about the 37-38 yard line. One of the officials over on this side.
After the review of the play, the ruling on the field is that the runner did step out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Game, field goal, we keep going. Howard left side, to the 10, to the 5. Game over.
Can't say enough about the performance of Jordan Howard today. We're going to watch this run. Handoff to his right, but cuts it all the way back to the other side of the field. Good block down the field.
Steelers
by
wanted a holding
Thompson.
Call. Yeah, Steelers wanted a holding call right there and didn't get one.
Looks like they had a valid argument there. Seen on the day, dealing with that shoulder injury most of this fourth quarter.
He's thrown the football just 69 times. Two tight end formation. It's a handoff, and it's Collins. Big gain! Alex Collins busting it to the outside. So already a change has been made in the rotation. It's Connor, the rookie from Pitt, now in there with Roosevelt Nix. They give it to Connor. And Connor taking it to the outside. Long strides for Connor. He's a bruiser at 6'1". Line of scrimmage is now the 40-yard line for Pittsburgh. Take it, Roethlisberger on a short toss for Jesse James. James has room into Baltimore territory, and James angles out of bounds. Punted it away and pinned Pittsburgh deep. Roethlisberger, little toss to Bell, and Bell's got room. The shake and bake move by Le'Veon Bell down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, one long drive by each team.
There's Bell. Le'Veon Bell! He's tackled inside the 15. Right before halftime. 31-yard attempt. And Boswell puts it through. 3rd and 4 now for Baltimore. Flacco dropped the ball. Flacco steps up. Flacco is devoured. Hayward, first man there. 7 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger looks, fires, wide open. Catch made by Juju Smith-Schuster. And the 20-year-old rookie spilled out by Lardarius Webb. It is Boswell. 49-yarder. Flag is down as Boswell nails it.
Hard at 300 pounds to lead the way.
Fullback and defensive lineman. And off to Collins. Oh, Collins fumbles the football! The Steelers were there. Ryan Shazier came over defensively. Shazier pointing in Pittsburgh's direction. They're going to have to peel off the pile, and the Steelers have it. Ravens caught up and built themselves a fantastic team. Roethlisberger on 2nd and 15. Hooks a pass downfield. It's hauled in by James with a flag down at the 20.
Inside the 1.
Roethlisberger hands it to Bell. Sticks the helmet down and slithers in for the touchdown. Ravens press the line. They handle the rush. Roethlisberger dumps it off. Catch and run attempt for Bell. Yards after the catch for Le'Veon Bell. Out of bounds. 18 yards. Roethlisberger looks. He throws on the rainbow to Bryant. First down at the 30-yard line. Working against the rookie Marlon Humphrey.
And that's 5 now of 8 converting on 3rd down for the Steelers.
Roethlisberger looking for the big play. Bryant with the catch. Roethlisberger pumps, lets it fly, in stride, caught by Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. The 20-year-old Juju Smith-Schuster. Steelers.
And the Steelers want to go for 2 here. You can see that Roethlisberger was looking to find Antonio Brown in the corner of the end zone, but He was double covered, but the time to throw to come all the way back over the middle to find his rookie receiver.
Roethlisberger pulls the trigger. It's handled by Brown. Oh, he lost it at the end. Scooped up, and he's ruled down. Eric Weddle came away with it.
An excellent start for the Ravens defense. There's the catch. And when he hit the ground, the ball popped out.
Javorius Allen is in there. To the side of Flacco. Here comes the rush. Flacco in trouble. Flacco is sacked. Mike Hilton. Blitz. Tucker, 42-yard attempt. And he nails it. 302 yards per game. That's down from what they have done in recent years. Give us to Bell. Cuts it upfield, and Bell has got a first down. Le'Veon Bell, relentless, has not been back in there because of a knee issue. Le'Veon Bell to the outside. Bell has thrown his body around, and the Ravens are throwing a lot of defenders at him. The Steelers now facing a 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger finds the soft spot and connects. It is Juju Smith-Schuster. The Pittsburgh miss. Alex Collins. Collins turns it upfield. Collins down the sideline. The cutback by Collins. Fantastic run by Alex Collins. Chased down by Joe Hayden.
Skura and Howard here as they're going to pull. And good blocking on the outside as well. Jeremy Maclin, the left-handed stiff arm on Wilcox.
The Ravens had 63 yards of offense before that play. 2nd and 10. Flacco pats the ball. A BB for a touchdown. Mike Wallace. Baltimore is back in it.
Threads the needle with this one. The Steelers rushed 3, dropped to 8, and he gets it right in between the two defensive backs. No pressure at all. He could really step into this throw, and Wallace with a secure grab in the end zone.
It's a give to West, and West powers in. Put 2 on the board. Baltimore now trailing 19-11. Plays are reviewed. And West leaning in. We'll come up on 2 minutes to go on the 3rd. Flacco tosses. First down. Mike Wallace just across the 40-yard line. It covers 14 yards.
When he's playing fast and with confidence, guys.
All right, thanks, Evan. And just to add to that, looking at the offensive line, Illuminor is now in there at right guard. They're targeting Wallace a lot more now, and Wallace very close. See where they spot it. It will be enough for the first down. For the mark of 25 and 21. Shotgun on a 3rd and 13. Flacco steps up. Flacco gets leveled by Bud Dupree. 4th sack for the Pittsburgh D. Allen in the backfield. Flacco on 4th and long. Flacco throws, knocked up in the air, and intercepted. Mike Hilton off the deflection. And he goes down at midfield. Ryan Shazier back there for Pittsburgh. The answer. The Steelers defense again making it happen. They're drafted free agent. 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. Bell adding to his numbers. Le'Veon Bell. He could not bring him down. DeCastro and Nix with key blocks. Give it to Bell. Bell is in. Touchdown Steelers. Le'Veon Bell knifes into the end zone. Ian Eagle saying so long from M&T Bank Stadium. This one is in the books, 26-9. Time for the NFL Today update. We go to New York and James Brown.
list of possible injured players was ill, is playing. Top of your screen, 1st and 10 for Roethlisberger. Good block by DeCastro. Going deep and looking for Brown. He's got it at the 25. Jalen Ramsey was defending. It's a completion of 49 yards. They'll take it down to the Jacksonville 23.
On Jalen Ramsey, and they're looking for these 3-by-1s, 3 receivers to the one side. They want this single on the backside. That's a great matchup, Kevin, to watch today. Jalen Ramsey, their best cover corner against Antonio Brown. Statistical category.
6 in the secondary. Ivory is in 3rd and 7. Belted is Bortles. He got the ball downfield. Nice catch made by Marquise Lee. The wobbler is caught down to the 42-yard line.
As a pass rusher as well.
Bryant on the move. Here comes Bell. 2nd down, 9. Got a block up front. DeCastro throwing it. And finally brought down about the 31-yard line. Roethlisberger 2nd down and 10. They come up the middle, and they have that ball picked off on the play by Ramsey. Ramsey with the 2nd pick. If he was able to scoop it up, it appeared he did, and they take the ball into Pittsburgh territory with a 13-yard return.
Suffocate any receiver, particularly a tight end. Look at this extension. I think he's able to get that forearm underneath.
Couple tight ends, 1st and 10. It's Leonard Fournette bursting into the secondary and holding on for dear life is Mike Mitchell. 2nd and goal at the 2. Leonard Fournette skies into the end zone. Flag thrown. 5 consecutive runs for Jacksonville once they get inside the red zone on that possession. From the 18, 1st and 10. Roethlisberger, nice catch. Antonio Brown. Ramsey was on him. 16-yard pickup. Put him at the 33 of Pittsburgh. 2nd down and 12. Outside they go, Mercedes Lewis. Breaking tackles, the former #1 pick is taken down by Hayward. On the fly, catch and run, 14 yards out to the Jacksonville 30. With bad ribs, he's caught 2 for 49 today. Oh, look out. Here they come. Vince Williams, a sack. And we told you before, that's the 1st sack of the game by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Back to the 48-yard line. Roethlisberger with a 3rd and 10. Goes outside with Antonio Brown. Runs right up the back of his blocking tight end, Jesse James. He works his way to the 15. Coming again. Good block by Ivory. That opens the door. And the catch, it looked like, and then it was taken by Shazier after the grab by O'Shaughnessy. Here comes Shazier. Brought down by Hearns. Cole got him too.
You watch here, you see Williams come in. He makes the tackle. The ball looks like it's starting to come down a little bit. And there's Shazier. He rips it out. Take a look at that one, my boy. That
1st and 10, Bell in the backfield, blocked by Hubbard at the right tackle. He's got his receiver. Smith-Schuster makes the grab.
They're going to jump the ball right here. Jump with the single receiver side, because that's typically where the Steelers go with the football.
2nd and 10, Antonio Brown bouncing like a pinball, and down the field he goes. Tackled by Aaron Colvin.
Counter early, then he resets the front and changes the play.
Now on 2nd down and 5. Oh, he got a great block on the sideline by Bryant. That opened the door, and he takes it down to the 15 of Jacksonville. So the defense of the Jaguars held him out then. They've relegated him to a field goal here, and that is good from 20, and Pittsburgh takes a lead.
50% of his attempts this season have been some type of 5-man pressure.
It's 3rd and 7. Ivory was back there. Brought down by Watt. At the 25. With a 2nd down, 11, Villan away to the block at the left tackle. That's picked up. May have been deflected. Talvin Smith, the linebacker, into the end zone. 2nd Roethlisberger interception.
Route. Ben takes his eyes off the backside, and he never feels Talvin Smith, who's off to the races. See his eyes? He's working here. And when he comes back, he thinks maybe he can fit that one in. No, it does get tipped.
Jones.
It did get tipped.
Avery Jones jumping up on the line. 20.
so much more athletic and faster on defense when you study this group.
Makes a difference. 3rd down and 12 for Ben Roethlisberger with time into the sideline. Caught by Antonio Brown. 1st down on 3rd down. 1st and 10. Here he's wrapped up by Calais Campbell. Got away, but down he goes. Jones finished it. And Campbell, who comes into today, number 2 in the NFL in sacks, has a half right there.
Ricky. That means they're going to try and slide the line in this direction.
3rd and 18. Roethlisberger knocked away, intercepted. This is Church on the deflection. Barry Church down the sideline for 6. Another pick 6 for Roethlisberger.
He's going to be the one to get the hand on the ball, knocks it up into the air. You see him come in there, he knocks it away from Antonio Brown right into the waiting arms of Barry Church. And now he's off to the races with a couple blockers out in front.
Roethlisberger with the 3rd and 8 right here, a couple in pocket. He's taken down. Hit by Dante Fowler. 5th sack. 2nd down and 9. It's Fournette again. Here's a hole looking for a block, and he squirms free, and he's out near the 18-yard line. Shazier got him. He was just brought up the practice squad yesterday. 1st and 10. Fournette, big hole. The spin, Mitchell holding on right there. Corkscrewing up to the 29-yard line. A gain of 11, another 1st down for Jacksonville. Good block by Lewis. Bud Dupree couldn't get him, and then Mitchell finally does. Myers, 47 yards. Light rain. Book it. It's 23-9. With 6:43 to go in the 4th.
From here on out.
2nd down 11 for Roethlisberger. That may have been tipped a little bit, but on the ricochet, it was caught by Smith-Schuster.
Double this guy right here and not let him be a factor the rest of the way.
5 in the secondary. Roethlisberger 3rd down and 10 and going deep, and it's picked off again to Sean Gibson. 4 interceptions thrown by Roethlisberger.
Out here.
The rule on the field is an interception.
See him trip.
After the interception, delay a game. Intercepting team. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 10.
You see he gets tripped up with Colvin there in the slot, and Ben's anticipating.
And the end zone here, and intercepted by Tashawn Gibson. 5 interceptions. They have him here in Pittsburgh today. 3rd and 2, 18 consecutive runs. And this one made all the way. Fournette to the house. He's chased by Davis. And Leonard Fournette racing 90 yards. And Shad Khan, their owner, coming up with one of the biggest wins since he has owned the team, obviously.
And the right guard, Khan, come around. Boy, what a great looking run by Leonard Fournette.
Maybe you saw on tape that they had possibly turned the corner with that performance with Connor here on 3rd and 4. So Jacksonville in first place in their division for the first time since '98. Of course, it could be tied at the end, but obviously one of the biggest wins in a very, very long time.
Roethlisberger looks down the field, trying to shake off the sack, and he can't. And that takes him out of field goal range. That's Dee Ford. Back from injury and making a play.
That's exactly right.
Like what we saw with Fletcher Cox on Thursday night. Over the head, there it goes to the back of the end zone and a safety. Games. So Dustin Colquitt on the free kick. Coming up for it is Antonio Brown. The ball is free, and it's recovered by the Chiefs. Incredible. Chesson with the recovery. 6-yard field goal try from Harrison Butker. Colquitt on the hole, and Butker, what a find he has been.
First down handoff again to Bell. Through traffic, he's able to pick up more than 10 yards behind DeCastro. They'll go to the ground. Bell, look at that run. He waited for an opening, for a seam, and he found it. Picks up the first. 6 first downs for Pittsburgh. None so far for the Chiefs. As Bell, in rhythm, has another 13 at the 3. It's Bell up the middle and takes several Chiefs with them for the touchdown.
The defense a ton at the ball.
2nd and 5. Hill, my goodness, what a loss. That's Mike Hilton. Sets him back 9 with that tackle. Up top, Bryant tripped up at the 47 of Kansas City. Intercepted. It's Peters. Right on the line of the first yard ahead and from the end zone. Over the top and complete to McDonald, who didn't go down without a fight. 2nd and 4. Fake the end around and sidearm it to Bell, and he gets hit by 4 different Chiefs.
And you got the 3 down front again by Kansas City.
And Ben's going to throw. He's in the middle of the field, and Brown is open and able to get out of a double tackle attempt by the Chiefs secondary. Picks up 26 to the red zone. And Bell in the secondary again, and down at the 2.
Stand that one, our guy would be like, first down, and everyone would cheer, and I'm like, it's a 2-minute situation. Gotta get it out.
He got it out at the last minute. They ruled that he was sacked first by Williams. Smith in trouble and goes down again.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Here's Bell hopping around and getting past the first wave. And he's got another first down as he ducks under Sorensen and goes behind Chris Hubbard. And yes, he's got another first down. Smith's pass is incomplete, broken up by Artie Burns. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pushing the pocket, going over the top, wide open. Wide open is Brown out to the 45 before Parker ends it. Picks up 30. 2nd and 19. Again in the middle. That's Brown being somersaulted by Pierre Lewis. 2nd and 12. There's Hunt, stiff arming, and picking up 17 or 18.
Watch out for a fake screen here.
3rd and 8. Never a chance to do what he wanted to do. Gets it over to Hunt. What an escape. Hunt gets past Hilton, and he's got his lineman Irving on his back. And a flag is all the way back at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a play by Alex Smith. And you see Hunt makes the block, and Mitchell has Alex Smith dead to rights. And Alex showing the ability. I mean, if he can bring his team back in this game today, as tough as this is. Oh. First he misses him and he comes back, and Alex tells him about it. That's not okay. Forever.
Out of the gun, looking for options. They're chasing after. Throws to the end zone. And it's intercepted. And it falls incomplete. It was intended for Harris.
Oh, my goodness.
And they go for it instead. They go to the backup tight end.
Oh, my gosh, what a catch. Look at.
Well, that's Sean Davis battling him.
Pulls it away at the end, and Look at Harris go get that, and then Davis just ripping that arm. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. This is worth a. Oh man.
Yeah, what's your interpretation of this?
There's like 8 things here.
2nd and 9. Bell. More magic with the feet. And he's got another first down. Broke away from Sorensen. 1st and 10. It's Bell. Bell into the secondary. And a drive that began just a moment ago back at the 4. Behind Bell for another 27.
As he gets right here. Boom, red tackle. And right there. Another missed tackle. And Bell, Derek Johnson, right there. I mean, you have hats.
2nd and 10. Down the field. He's got Thomas. Slips out of a tackle, and the Chiefs. Touchdown.
Line. This has happened over and over again. He's on the side, right down here. And look it. Just gets behind Artie Burns, who's caught looking into the backfield. And Alex Smith, over and over again this year, with movement out of the pocket and making it look like a simple, big play. Wow.
3rd and 2. Oh, and it's caught! No way! By Brown inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. Off the ricochet.
Look at this right here. Antonio Brown's going to run up the sideline, and it's just a switch route, and he's got safety help, and the ball goes right through Gaines. Watch this. Gaines is looking at the ball. It hits him in his hands and his helmet, and Sorensen's there too, and Antonio Brown has just the instincts to see it tip off right there through the hands, off the helmet. Antonio stays with it, and then one hand catches it with his left hand and avoids the hit from Sorensen. The guy right in front of him, a foot in front of him.
You talk about an artist. There's Smith to Hunt. Kareem Hunt to the 38.
Defense and try and push it down the field.
That went for 29. There's Kelsey on the run down to the 14. The kick by Butker is good. The 2-minute warning, the dangerous Tyreek Hill back deep. And this is returnable, but it's a deep one. Back at the 15, he retreats. Stutter step, waiting for something to open up.
This guy's lightning.
He's got an edge. Hurdles over the punter, and he's out to the 44. 2nd and 10. Complete at the 40 to Robinson.
Keep it in front of him.
On 1st down at the 40. Ball batted at the line and incomplete. Here comes Harrison again. It's Harrison who got to him.
He's going to look right and try and throw back, but they should have him covered.
Incomplete. No Chiefs near it. Matchups through the recent years.
It's just zone, and Alex has to get rid of this ball. You give him credit for just throwing this. Like most guys wouldn't even have thrown that. He's just not willing to, he feels the pressure, and, no one's even downfield.
We'll call it 3rd and 5.
Go!
He's going to dump it off to Bell. He's got all kinds of room and a block upfield. Smith-Schuster tried to hold that block as long as he could. Fakes going right, looks down the middle, finds his target. It's Antonio Brown who leads the league in receiving yardage.
The matchup Cincinnati can win. If he does, they can win.
1st down. Ringing the bell again as Le'Veon picks up another 11. 11 behind DeCastro. to the end zone, and it is caught by Brown for the touchdown. Brown beat Denard here for the score.
You just see he goes up and runs it inside route. And this throw is high level, everyone. Low, inside, doesn't allow the safety to get there. And the corner can't make a play because he's not looking.
By any receiver until Amari Cooper Thursday night went over 200. 2nd and 5, Dalton throws a strike out to the 37 to Green.
This is exactly what Cincinnati wanted to come out and do today.
He was 7th overall to the Browns, and now he's a member here. 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's pulled down by Green as that looked dangerously close to Artie Burns taking it the other way. People on that sideline in a hurry.
Yeah, the defense, he won over the defense. They were just like, how are we going to win games if we can't score a touchdown?
2nd and 10, there goes Mixon. Mixon with his longest run of his rookie season before Vince Williams is able to deck him. You saw Watt, he's off to a very active start. Here comes the blitz. Dalton's pass. True to Green for a first down. Touchdown scored by Brown in this quarter. It's 3rd and goal. Rushing 3. Dalton has his touchdown. That's LaFell across the middle of the field in the end zone. And Cincinnati is able to march 53 yards. Yeah, he didn't know what to say. That one really got him.
He couldn't take that you were being nice.
2nd and 5. Stand in the pocket, connecting with his tight end, McDonald. The former 49er now. You got to learn the system.
Training camp is huge.
First down. 7-step drop. Down the middle. Open. Wide open is Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. Little game of hide and seek. Count the 10 and come find me.
That's fantastic.
I got to give this one major style points.
Pass protection. We'll see if they do it here.
3rd and 8. Dalton, middle, open. Erickson, first down at the 50. On a wing on the right side. 2nd-year wide out of Ole Miss. Draw play, Mixon. Finds an opening. And takes off down to the 10. He is seeing some running lanes for the first time in his young career. From the 1. Dalton going up top. Open for the touchdown. It's Tyler Kroft. What a call.
Gun.
2nd and 2. Underneath. A wiggle. What a move. Bell. Stiff arm, and he throws down the defender. Got a block upfield. That was Bryant delivering a block down the field.
Just watch Bell right here. I mean, he's got 3 guys inside, outside, right in front of him, and he makes Ray miss. And just being Bell, I mean, this is nothing more than one guy being better than everybody else on the football field. I mean, look at the stiff arm on Kirkpatrick.
I mean, he just threw him down.
Again. Hey, excuse me. Hey, you want to hit me on the play before? I'm coming back.
2nd and 17. Roethlisberger up ahead. And it's caught right between 2 Cincinnati defenders.
Plays Roethlisberger because they're just that good. And Cincinnati's feeling that today.
2nd and 7. And a little gallop move. And Bell has a first down. Another big chunk. Off the right hash mark. And Boswell's kick is good again. Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator for the Steelers. 2nd and 3, Dalton. Quick throw, and it is intercepted off the deflection. That pass was a little too outside for A.J. Green. And Joe Hayden has his first pick as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, first pick, and you see this ball, it's just a hair out in front. And AJ can't get there, but if you watch, let's see. Yeah, he's got it. That's going to be an interception. You see that right there, too far out in front, and Hayden keeps his hands right there. Oh, it hits his back.
Yeah, it takes it right off his back. You know, Hayden last week, he did such a good job.
Whether a guy was there to see it on the right side.
Boswell from 49 yards, getting a lot of work. And he delivers every time. He had 6 field goals at Cincinnati in December. They need 4. And it is intercepted again. It's William Gay with the pick. Oh, and a late hit by Fisher. 3rd and 3. And there's a sack turned in by that Pittsburgh.
Protecting the quarterback type of formation with all those guys next to Andy. And they still can't protect him, Jim.
Got no chance. Alu. Dupree was there first. 3rd and 21, or a sack. And that's what it is, as Dupree does it again. In there like he was on first down. For Jordan Berry. Oh, and it's a fake, and a pass, and it's open. Completed to Hayward Bay. Incredible. Robert Golden took the short snap. They run a fake punt, leading at 26-14.
The up back calls it, I'm going to throw this, and he tells him. And Golden with a perfect strike. Up the sideline to Hayward Bay. Watch. You see that? Now what happens is he gets the call. He tells the center. And just Denard tries to be too cute.
The Chargers win again over the Broncos. Dalton, and that's another sack. Has no timeouts. This is Connor. Connor for 11.
They've been doing that to a few teams. If they get their run fits right, that's really all it's about. If they stay disciplined and don't overrun the play, I don't see how you attack them over and over again. They'll just adjust and take that away.
Brown to the right side, setting up wide. Roethlisberger fakes to him and then has an open man. That's Smith-Schuster. And the first play of the night is a big play. He beats Nevin Lawson. 6th play of the opening drive. Roethlisberger to the end zone, has a man, but he can't make the catch. That's Eli Rogers. But they would love to get a running game going, and Stafford here is under pressure, but he's going to sling it deep downfield, and that's going to be caught at the 35-yard line by Marvin Jones.
Well, let's start with the fact the protection was there, and Stafford able to scramble outside, and then it was Marvin Jones who came over from the Cincinnati Bengals because he wanted a chance to be the #1 guy somewhere. Wasn't going to be that in Cincinnati with A.J. Green. Comes up with a huge opening play.
Beat Artie Burns on a 48-yard attempt. Prater tries to tie the game and does. Down under 6 minutes to play in the opening quarter. 4-man rush over the middle, and that is going to be picked off at the 18-yard line by Glover Quinn.
Roethlisberger just stared down Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown even snuck a peek. He knew Glover Quinn was not getting moved, and he took a look.
Clock is at 1. Stafford deep downfield, open, making the catch. Marvin Jones, his second big grab of the night, setting up deep in Pittsburgh territory. Prater now a 37-yard attempt. Earlier than 48, and that one is right down the middle. Crowd roaring. Ben, a little short on pass, and that is caught. And that will be Justin Hunter making the grab, tackled by Lawson. Roethlisberger stepping away from pressure. Deep downfield, and that's going to be caught on an adjustment by Brown at the 5-yard line. He got the inside position on Killebrew, the safety.
Linebacker, if he doesn't do that, Ben doesn't do this. And basically, this is just saying, my guy is a better athlete than your guy. He saw Miles Killebrew, who's the 3rd safety in the game, and he just threw a jump ball. That's it.
Down and goal from the 5. Keep it on the ground. That hesitation pays off with a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell just picking and threading his way and waiting to see what the blocking provides. And now do a little recline and a little bench pressing off the back of Smith-Schuster. Well, the biggest salary in football is always a movable feast. Stafford throws, and that'll be caught down the sideline by T.J. Jones. 2 catches for him, 31 yards. And this will be Agnew. And this is the guy, the rookie, who's run back 2 punts for touchdowns. So they put him in to run the ball, and he picks up 12 yards. 51-yard attempt. He has the highest percentage from 50-plus of all time. And he can add a couple of hundreds to that percentage. They can stop him here. Can call a timeout. Better yet, an incomplete pass. Instead, it's a little pass underneath. And Antonio Brown is going to work his way for a first down. Needed 12 and got 13. Antonio Brown, big play. Anyway, 3rd down and 1 from the 23-yard line. Bell loses the ball. It's loose, and it appears that the Lions have it. They do.
Anthony Zettel right there is going to get his hands on the football, and there it goes. And there goes what was a brilliant drive on the part of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, it didn't even look like he got much contact on it. It was just as he was trying to...
Send the 5th man, and down the sideline. And that's caught by T.J. Jones. Trying to stop him here on a 3rd down and 10. Snapping for the end zone, and that is a little too deep and incomplete. Crowd wants a flag. They don't get it. That's Hayden covering Marvin Jones.
Play down the field, but that's the way it's been all night long.
34-yard attempt. Prater is 3 for 3 and make that 4 for 4. 4 field goals for Prater. I mean, he reads the room. Little dump off pass over the middle, breaks the tackle, and that's a first down and more for Smith-Schuster. And the 20-year-old takes the ball to the 23-yard line and signals first down. Likely active after the bye week. Roethlisberger, the end zone and wide open, and he missed him. Darius Hayward-Bay gets free. Can't haul it in. Field goal attempt to take the lead, hits the upright and bounces through. So Boswell gets a break on a carom shot. Midfield strike. Stafford stepping up, stepping away. He's going to pack it in. Looks for the first down, gets it. Needed 10, got 11 to the 39-yard line. First down, Detroit from shotgun on the 4th and goal. And Stafford stepping up, and he's going to get taken down at the 2-yard line. What a stand on a 3rd down and 9. Detroit trying to pin him deep. And Roethlisberger gives him a lot of room here. Juju Smith-Schuster off to the races. Inside the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. 97 yards.
Coming down the field against Quandre Diggs, who just got his partner Antonio Brown, gets it, and now it's just a foot race. We talked about how tough he is, what a great blocker he is, and now holder of an NFL record.
From the 21-yard line. It's caught at the 15. And the first down, and out of bounds goes Golden Tate. At roughly the 5-yard line. Pistol formation. Washington is the back. Here he goes. They're going to stuff him again at the 1-yard line, and that's Vince Williams. Had they made it before, they would have had the lead. This just cuts it to 5. And a 19-yard chip shot is good. 5 field goals tonight for Prater. In through the air for Stafford tonight. Stafford deep downfield, and that is caught at the 15, then dropped and lost. And if it's a completion, it's going to be Pittsburgh ball. Stafford surveys. 2nd down and 1. Goes over the middle. Caught. That is Ebron again. Ebron inside the 30, the 20, and out of bounds around the 9-yard line.
Actually, the other, he just doesn't know which way. Coming from his left.
Right, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Jones in the end zone, covered there by Artie Burns. 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Just Eric Ebron, big target tight end.
Stafford under pressure, has it almost intercepted, but they're going to turn it over anyway. Ryan Shazier might have ended the night for sure.
Hiding that he was going with coverage, and they still got pressure. Right up the middle, that was Travis Swanson basically getting pushed right back into his quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
Roethlisberger fires, and that is a flag that gets thrown. Shovel pass, and that's a first down to Smith-Schuster.
Roethlisberger going to go deep down the far side of the field. Intercepted inside the 25-yard line by Pierre Desir. Even looking for his receiver.
Well, and that's where Jamie touched on it right at the opening, her comment about Martavis Bryant coming back, and Ben Roethlisberger talking to us yesterday about trust.
Brissett, little pump fake. Got his man wide open down the field. It is caught. Dante Moncrief for the touchdown.
Artie Burns gets caught looking into the backfield. A double pump move by Dante Moncrief. So far today, been very sure with their tackling.
This is Bell. Bell scoots through the line and across midfield. So the rookie Marlon Mack is behind Jacoby Brissett. And Mack shakes one tackler, cuts it back, and gets some yardage out of it, out across the 20 to the 21-yard line before Mike Mitchell brings him to a stop.
Opposed to that time, only a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
Brissett 4 out of 5 for 83 yards and a touchdown. Looking for more here. Sideline, got his man T.Y. Hilton out of bounds across the 45 at the 46-yard line.
Look at the cushion here. It's on 3rd and 4.
Brissett on the move, throw. This is Mack, and Mack breaks free for the first down. Down the sideline. Kick on its way.
Points before halftime.
Brissett eludes one, can't elude the rest, and he's down at about the 20-yard line. Bud Dupree was the first to get to him. The blitz, pass to the near side. This is Martavis Bryant on the sideline to about the 25. Boswell looking for the Steelers' first points of the day. And he's got it. New set of downs for Indianapolis. Play fake, Brissett. Wide open down the field, complete to Chester Rogers. Rogers, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown.
Well, if you're the Colts, that's exactly how you want to start the second half. Believes he has some help in the middle of the field, but instead the help is more to T.Y. Hilton's side of the field. That allows that seam route right up the numbers. Mike Mitchell was favoring to the side. He was the safety. It'll be interesting to see what their focus is coming out here in the second half. As I said, I think you just keep feeding Le'Veon Bell.
Roethlisberger going to go deep down this sideline for Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's got the football. First and goal from the 7. Play fake, Roethlisberger, touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster.
To the other side of the field.
And that is blocked and picked off by the Colts. Down the near sideline, Matthias Farley cuts it back and is down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, Jesse James just saved 2 points. Jordan Berry, the holder, number 4. The two of them getting back, that saves 2 points.
17-9, Colts. Quick pass. Incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster couldn't hold on. Matthias Farley there with the hit. Set with time, now flips and right through the hands and intercepted by the Steelers. That is Ryan Shazier. His 3rd interception of the year went right through the hands of Jack Doyle.
Well, it's a tremendous job by Shazier. He is blitzing on the play. Get Antonio Brown here, but 2 defenders over the top, so you go the other way.
Lots of time for Roethlisberger. Now throwing, and all alone on the end zone line is Vance McDonald for the touchdown.
Up.
Roethlisberger throwing, and it is complete in the end zone to Martavis Bryant. In the 4th, the Steelers have pulled even at 17. Running out of time again, and he goes down at the 11-yard line. This time it's Stephon Tuitt. Roethlisberger throwing up the seam, and it is caught by Juju Smith-Schuster to the 35 and a first down.
He had a lot of compliments as well.
3rd and 6. Roethlisberger with time throwing, and that is incomplete. Le'Veon Bell could not hold on after the hit by Barkevious Mingo.
Allow the completion to be made.
Chris Boswell was good from 41 earlier. This one from 37 yards out, and he didn't get it. He'll throw it to the near sideline, and that is complete to Chester Rogers. Roethlisberger flipping it for Eli Rogers. Rogers brought down right at the 25-yard line. He appears to have enough for the first down.
See the sweep coming underneath. They'll actually call that a shovel pass because it came forward.
On the blitz, Roethlisberger over the middle. That's Martavis Bryant. First down and much more as he goes out of bounds close to midfield. On first down, Roethlisberger on the move, throwing, complete to Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown inside the 20, down the sideline, out of bounds, close to the 15-yard line.
And this was so close to being a sack by Mingo. He comes in, gets his hand on the back. Roethlisberger steps up, locates Antonio Brown, is able to flip it over the middle, and tremendous effort by Ben Roethlisberger under pressure, standing up.
This went from 33 yards out for the game. And not much doubt about that. We're right down the middle as time expired. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, looking for all the world like a beaten team through much of this game, come back to win it 20-17. Seattle. Ben used the hard count, flag is down, free play, takes the shot downfield. Antonio Brown goes up and gets it.
Takeoff. Ben knows he's got a free play, so he's going to look off the safety, got the safety to move, and basically just throw a jump ball. We saw him do that in Detroit as well. Here comes the hard count, something that Ben said, I'll do a lot more here in Pittsburgh than obviously we can do on the road. There's the blitz coming from. There it is.
Off to his right, Mariota throws too high. It's intercepted. Threw it right into the hands of Mike Hilton. And the nickel man inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 25.
Left guard there.
Here comes on 3rd and 6, pushing the pocket. Mariota puts it up. It's caught for the first down. Rashard Matthews comes back, makes the grab as he entangles with Artie Burns on that sideline. Great communication inside as they were trying to decide what to do up front. Finding a way around it all is Derrick Henry. Boy, that is pure ability that kept that play alive. First down across the 45. Jackson also in for the Titans, second time tonight. Mariota looks and throws in the middle, complete. There's some good receivers in this team, some veterans, including Rashard Matthews in his 8th year out of Nevada.
3rd down and 7.
Play clock running down. They rush 4. Mariota throws. It is feet tap and ruled a catch inside the 10-yard line for the rookie Corey Davis. The receiver gets intentional grounding protection there. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Mariota scrambling, gets away, smelling end zone. Did he get in? Touchdown, Marcus Mariota, and that's the individual ability. Broken play, got to the goal line, broke the plane, and a big response and a touchdown for Tennessee. Best record in the league, 9-1. A great scene Sunday night here on NBC. Mariota first down throw is brought in by Eric Decker across midfield into Steeler territory at the 44-yard line. That's one of the young guys in the receiving corps. Tawan Taylor, 3rd-round pick, is in right now. Mariota was looking his way, but the rush got to him. With a flag down, he's brought down on this way from 48, Suckup. Blocked. Roethlisberger communicates with Marquise Pouncey. His safety pressure is on, and Ben will go down. He'll be sacked as Derek Morgan. He and Carl Klug were converging on Roethlisberger, and they come up with a sack. 3rd and 3. A lot of guys to his left. Only 4 come, but they still get there. Mariota is sacked by Stephon Tuitt, his 2nd of the season. From midfield. Mariota intercepted. Threw it to Cody Sensabaugh. Trying to get the angle on him. Sensabaugh brought down at the 20.
And now they are just going to come, and he jumps the route. Gets his eyes right back on the quarterback. And for Cody Sensabaugh playing for Joe Hayden in this game, and if Mariota doesn't chase him down, that likely a touchdown. Boy, what a play for Cody Sensabaugh. Done. Big part of the game right here.
2nd and goal. Again, Roethlisberger has 5 out there. Casey trying to take it away from him. And then he's brought down by Carl Klug. Men against boys kind of thing. Guys hanging on bennies, he's running around, throwing the ball. A little bit different now. There he is, getting out of the pocket, firing. Brown, the crosser, lost the football. And Bryant gets it at the 30-yard line. Stadium, the south end, the open end, it is, but only slightly harder over the last 3 years. Boswell from 50. Bangs it through with room to spare. Right now, Heather, it's 9-point game instead of 3. Thank you. Mariota on first down, shot down the middle of the field and open. No safety there. Rashard Matthews at the 20, cuts back at the 15, and Matthews goes. Opening play, touchdown for the Titans.
With this receiver and this receiver, which locks up that safety, which means the post is strictly one-on-one on the outside and just too much. We have seen that play made this season by Rashard Matthews, a guy that just has a knack. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but they go that hard play action, create that one-on-one, and there you go.
Here comes a blitz, and behind it is Bell. The open field, goodbye. Le'Veon down the sideline to the 25-yard line. Gain of 20. Eli Rogers is the receiver over there, right next to Brown.
As Roethlisberger looks to the other side. In traffic, held onto by Juju Smith-Schuster. Tough catch in traffic on third down for a first down. And goal from the 5. Roethlisberger end zone. Antonio Brown touchdown. Offensive line blocking here in 2nd and 5. And they'll protect the quarterback, Mariota. Will throw it down the middle of the field again, and one more time. It's Delaney Walker bouncing off tackles at the 30. Walker to the 28-yard line. Big pick up there for Delaney Walker.
Nobody knows about Ben Jones, the center.
From the 13, Mariota. Throw an end zone. Touchdown. Walker dropped it. Tight end, Jonnu Smith is in there in his place. 3rd and 4. Mariota pumping in trouble. Look out. He just made it a long field goal. He just made it a 45-yard field goal, and Cameron Hayward did it as well. Mariota. It's passing time for Roethlisberger. 3rd and 10. Here comes the pressure. It's picked up. Roethlisberger complete. And Martavis Bryant's down at the 45.
On their feet, the entire offensive line, the whole time. They're moving, they're staying in position.
And giving them time to hit Juju Smith-Schuster. Out of bounds for the first down at the 31-yard line. And Roethlisberger fake. He's going to throw it. And it's a touchdown for Jesse James. Get going. Just shy of midfield. They to Bell. Ben throwing left. Great route run. Brown taps the toes inbounds. Catch for Antonio at the 28-yard line. Spent a lot of time inside the red zone. From the 10, Roethlisberger throwing end zone. Antonio Brown, spectacular catch. Touchdown. Wow.
First ever helmet catch. Is this a helmet catch, Mike?
Trying to get against it, right?
Please tell me that's a helmet catch.
See that other side of this.
We used to try and do this in practice, and nobody could ever do that. That's a helmet catch.
Somewhere, David Tyree is smiling, right?
Oh, my goodness. Pat McInally, our punter, wide receiver.
Game day morning, of course, the Patriots there to play the Raiders in Mexico City on Sunday afternoon. Mariota throw it late over the middle, intercepted on the deflection. Robert Golden comes up with the 3rd interception of the night, thrown by Mariota. So Tennessee has down the stretch people coming from everywhere. DBs, backers, and finally he's tripped up and sacked by L.T. Walton.
Playoff run. Cody Sensabaugh. We haven't even talked about William Gay tonight. They have some dugout.
Pick number 4. And it's Sean Davis, the safety, chased by Mariota. And puts on a dime, trying to cut back down at the 22-yard line.
Part of tonight. I think he's a special player. I missed him by 1. He was right behind there. He has great speed, under 4.5, a rarity for a safety, and the ability.
Marquise Pouncey, Lakeland Senior High.
David DeCastro, Stanford.
Chris Hubbard, UAB.
First play, they go 5 wide, and right off the bat, Roethlisberger to Brown. Where have we seen that before? And through the middle, Bell to the 20-yard line. Play clock is down to 1 on a 3rd and 6, and a little toss, and that's caught by Jesse James, and James fights his way to a 1st and goal, taking it to the 4-yard line. Play clock again all the way down to 1. A little shovel pass for the touchdown. Xavier Grimble, backup tight end, in for 6. Only the Jaguars have allowed fewer points this season than have the Steelers. Off the play fake, Hundley rolling against the grain, fires along the sideline, and it is hauled in. 2nd and 11. Hundley sliding to his left, deep downfield, and wide open is Randall Cobb. for a touchdown. So a breakdown in the secondary and a 39-yard touchdown to Randall Cobb. Steelers from the 25. Pump fake. Nice move there by James to avoid the first guy, and then Martinez makes the tackle. Crowd
So quiet.
Yeah, it is very. And then throws over the middle, and that is picked off at the 45-yard line. If it stands, Demarius Randall is going to go all the way to the end zone.
I tell you, Al, he might have been bobbling that ball, so even if he was touched going to the ground, he likely didn't have control of it for a few ticks. Let's see.
It's a turnover. It's a scoring play. Does he collect it before it gets to the ground?
Is there contact there? You'd have to say Praya right there.
Yep.
So Rodgers' hand on him.
So the interception figures to stand, but then they're going to call him
We will review the ruling on the field
at the spot. 3rd down and 8. As he moves backwards against Williams, and Jamal Williams is inside the 30, out in front, a Green Bay touchdown. 54 yards on a 3rd and 9, with Hundley throwing and backpedaling at the same time. TD.
Yeah, watch Shazier here. He has Jamal Williams in man coverage. He's going to try and flash a little blitz just to mess with the young quarterback, but then he gets caught in all the traffic of the screen. Now everybody else is playing man coverage down the field, so there's nobody to clean up that miss, and off the Green Bay Packers go, and Ryan Shazier knows that he got a little too cute. That defense the entire night, and they won't again here.
4-man rush. Ben steps up, fires over the middle, caught Brown, and Brown free inside the 30, takes it to the 20-yard line. Tackled by Clinton Dix at the 17-yard line. Roethlisberger to the end zone, caught for the touchdown by Martavis Bryant. 17 yards, and it takes them a little less than 3 minutes to go down the field, starting at their own 35. All right. Down stands. Here it is again.
Josh Hawkins in man coverage, really no match for Martavis Bryant, who they get their feet tangled up at the end. But that was a direct case of what happened the play before.
Successful in converting on 2-point conversions. To Brown for the deuce. Can't stop him.
Coverage cannot make it easy on him.
3rd and 6. Hundley stepping up, looking for that first down, and dives for it, and should have it. Point conversion. Knotted at 14. Roethlisberger running through the middle to the 45-yard line for a first down. Ripkowski is in the backfield. Hundley, shoulder shake, and breaking free down the sideline is Devontae Adams. Cuts it back to the inside. Devontae Adams into the end zone.
Oh, hesitate and go right here. Man coverage on the outside against Cody Sensabaugh. They have been setting that up all night long. Just when you think that all you're going to get out of Hundley are those short throws, he throws one over the top on a chilly night. He learned a lesson.
Hundley was sacked 6 times last week against Baltimore. 2nd and 17, tipped in the air and intercepted. And that is Blake Martinez who holds it in. And Green Bay will have the ball at the Pittsburgh 45-yard line.
By Ahmad Brooks. As soon as he sees Le'Veon Bell sneaking underneath, what does he have to do? He's got to get his hands up and makes one of the biggest plays of the game so far. Really good athleticism for a long-term veteran in the league, but those guys can smell those screens coming.
Bloodlines, the Watt family for the JJ. 3rd and 15. Hundley under pressure, and they're going to get him at the 38-yard line. Cam Hayward Knocks him down there, so it'll be 4th down. League average over that period of time is 62%. Bell gets away from Martinez and then picks up 13 yards and a first down to the 41-yard line. Kevin King makes the stop there with 4 minutes to go in the third. Minus their defensive back who had an earlier interception, and Roethlisberger's not going to throw a fade into the corner. And Brown is there for the touchdown. Beats Kevin King.
Exactly what's coming.
Nelson wide to the left. Hunley under pressure. Sacked at the 19-yard line. Cameron Hayward, and that takes us to the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. Bell again, spinning, and the ball is out. And the Packers think they have it as Le'Veon Bell fumbles and Martinez comes away with the trophy. Thigh goes down there. The ball starts to come out there. He tries to recapture it, but never has control of it before it hits the ground.
Yeah, Daniels gets it loose, so it's loose right there and coming up, maybe back in control. And you gotta have to say, is that shin on the...
At the 32-yard line, and Demarius Randall is back in for Green Bay. Roethlisberger's had a ton of time tonight, but finally he's going to run out of time here because the secondary does its job. Mike Daniels gets to him, and that's the first sack of the night for Green Bay. Bell gets a rest for the moment. James Conner, the rookie from the University of Pittsburgh, is in there with a chip block. Down the sideline, caught on the run by Antonio Brown. Touchdown. 33 yards to give the Steelers the lead. What do the Packers have left here from the 23-yard line? And a pass over the middle is caught, and to the 48-yard line goes Richard Rodgers for a first down, getting it out almost to midfield. That's a gain of 25 yards. 8 minutes remaining in regulation.
Green 18!
Bunch three receivers to the right side. Fake it to Williams. Throw on the move. Caught by Cobb, and Randall Cobb has a first down, getting the ball into Pittsburgh territory, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. On 2nd and 9, over the middle, and that is caught by Devontae Adams, who gets it to the 27-yard line. On the right side, 3rd and 1, and they flip it to the left side to Nelson, and he thrusts forward and should have the first down, and does. Jordy Nelson knowing exactly where he had to go. Taking down toward the 2-minute warning. From the 4, inside throw, Williams dives, and he is in for the touchdown. Jamal Williams on his 20th carry of the night. Go 5 wide here. Hunley under pressure. Look out from behind. Look out from ahead. And down he goes to the 12-yard line. T.J. Watt, with some help from his friends, will get the sack.
Took off and ran with it for a big play.
Roethlisberger dancing, throws to the sideline, and the catch is made, and they're going to call it as they review it themselves, the two of them. One guy says yes. Brown tries to scrape that right foot. Left foot is in. Does he have control of the ball?
Goodness, I think he did it. That back foot was dragging the ball. Let's make sure as he goes to the ground. How much of it can we see? If he holds on to this
ball, the ruling on the field.
We got to watch it all the way down. You know how the rule goes.
Inside 2 minutes, everything goes to replay in New York.
I think that is one of the most brilliant plays I've seen in a very long time. I think he has it.
Roethlisberger out of the shotgun. Here come the Packers. Put the heat on it. Pass to the outside. Caught, out of bounds, goes Brown, but a flag is down.
You want pressure up the middle here because typically these have to be low driving kicks. Chance to block it.
Candidate to snap it. And Boswell's kick is good to win the game. what can you say? You miss an extra point, and then you make a 53-yarder in Pittsburgh. Name your number one highlight of the night. You got a bunch to choose from.
Here we go, guys. Steelers, the Bengals, Antonio Brown active despite being listed as questionable with that turf toe. That's right, Reg. That's never an injury you want to play with, is it?
You don't want no big toe problem.
You don't want part of that. You don't want part of Big Ben either. First quarter, Roethlisberger looking for Eli Rogers, but it's Adam Jones, Pac-Man. Pac-Man. At the point. Yeah, exactly.
Pac-Man no more.
He doesn't go by that, but it's still fun to call him that. And look at this.
Oh, whoa.
Little extracurriculars going on.
Dancing out there. Little dance. Oh, we got weak at the knees.
Yeah.
That was some good acting right there.
It worked. You saw him?
You got it, yeah.
Michael Jordan fist bump.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Jones, he would leave the game with a groin injury. Check out NFL.com for more. Here come the Bengals. Andy Dalton to Josh Malone. And, yeah, there's that hit we saw earlier. Shazier would remain down. And this is not a replay that we really want to see a whole bunch more times. Shazier would hit Malone directly with his head. You see that? Yeah, leading with the top. Okay. Lays the hard hit, immediately grabs his back, tried to move his hands after that. Vince Williams, that's his buddy. That's his pal. That's his guy. He was on the bench shedding a few tears. Shazier, as we told you, taken on the backboard, currently at a local hospital after being carted off via ambulance to be evaluated for that back injury. Be sure to keep it right here on Total Access Endgame, as well as NFL.com for the very latest on Ryan Shazier. Mike Tomlin, a little shaken up. So now we move to 3rd and goal. Bengals driving. Andy Dalton and A.J. Green. Game planning, guys.
Hit him right in the belly.
I'll tell you what.
That was the end of a 12-play, 85-yard drive to make it 10-0. But this one, far from done.
We're going to talk about that.
A.J. Green.
We don't talk about A.J. enough.
Once more. We're going to talk about him enough on this
15 targets, huh?
Yeah. To the 3rd we go. Big Ben to Lev Bell. Lev Bell, a little hesitation. Tricked you.
Where you go?
What was 22 doing?
Come on, bro.
What was 22 doing?
Well, somebody come look at this.
Come, Jackson.
Dog,
man.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, that's what he did.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
Ding, ding, ding.
I thought he had the shoulder up.
Come on, man.
Come on, Will. Come on, Will.
What are you doing? He actually got out the way.
Maybe he
got out the way. But then he looked at the linebacker
like
it was his fault.
William Jackson. William Jackson. His inbox right about now, I'm sure it's full.
He played a good game, but that was a bone.
Okay, on 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
A.J. Green again. I mean, he had these cats in his back pocket, but there's a flag. The laundry going on there.
Come on, but no.
Okay.
13 penalties, 173 yards for the Cincinnati.
Yeah, T.J. Watt said, not on my watch. Bring it on back. There's that holding right there. It's Gio.
Just chop him. He's too big for you.
You can't win that block.
You're not going to win.
You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
You know how strong he is.
You can't win. Okay, so here's Marvin Lewis, 4th quarter. Steelers trailing by a 7 spot. Big Ben rolling out and simply throwing it away. But once again, laundry roughing the passer on Geno Atkins. You can't do that.
Come on, Geno.
You can't do that.
Where's the discipline?
They look around like they ain't do nothing bad.
That's like with a franchise record, 173 penalty yards.
Hold on. I watched 27 and did that later on.
Kirkpatrick did. Hey, man.
There's that hit we were talking about. Perfect would remain down. Monstrous hit right there. That's Taunton.
Got him.
Can't stand over him. You can't do that right there. Perfect. Would grab his leg after that. Unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, but that's too much right there.
Yeah, you can't stand over. No, you can't stand over.
That's too much.
No.
I get it.
Perfect, as we told you and showed you earlier.
You don't like to see this.
Carted off of the field. He would point to the sky on his way out. So check out NFL.com. Hopefully good news on him. 6 plays later, it's the Big Ben and AB show. 6 yards. Count it.
Do it over him, too?
Oh, you can do it when you're on the same team.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Man. What do you always say, Ike? What are they doing out there? They're hitting out there.
It's real out there.
That it is. 3rd and 2.
Ike, you looked at them like
on their own 20.
What I be saying?
Bud Dupree bringing that pressure on Andy Dalton right there. That's a loss of 3 yards, guys. So the Bengals forced to punt. Dupree, big-time fan. Steelers, here they come. Big Ben. to Big Bell.
Kurt Patrick. He'll know if I want to go high or low.
Yeah.
Midsection, I don't know.
Okay.
Where
So
to hit
that's
that.
first down at the Cincy 24. Chris Boswell.
Good money.
Don't mind if I do.
He loves playing in Cincinnati, don't he?
Through the uprights. Steelers, they go on and get the win 23 to 20. And there you have it. That is how things shook out.
And on 3rd and 8, Flacco retreating, stepping up, throws, caught. That's Woodhead making the catch. And Danny Woodhead, who missed 8 games when he was hurt, back in the lineup. He can make a big difference, tackled by Mitchell. 3rd and 4, 3 receivers set to the right side. Flacco looking over the middle, fires deep downfield, intercepted at the 6-yard line. Sean Davis, the safety, staying inbounds and taking it all the way to the 41-yard line. Danny Woodhead makes the tackle. Then out of the empty set here, throws, and that's caught by Bell into the end zone for a touchdown.
Back, right? That's a decent enough matchup. Happens all the time. But when that running back is Le'Veon Bell, it is not fair. Safeties can't cover him.
They've done through many of the years, including a couple of Super Bowl wins in this century. Meanwhile, you've got Bell again, staying on his feet to the 27-yard line. Okay, you can get it from either end, running or through the air. Roethlisberger slings it to the outside, and that's caught there by Vance McDonald. They're happy to have him back, the tight end. That's NFL football. 3rd and 3. And Roethlisberger goes deep downfield, and the catch is made, and they're going to call it a no. One official signal he made the catch. The other's going to say yes. They're going to spot it at the 7-yard line. Through the discussion, they stick with it. You got Bell in the backfield and slips to the outside and gets in for the touchdown. His patented hesitation move. Didn't see the opening, slipped to the outside, in he goes, his second touchdown of the night. The Pittsburgh hospital with his family. On 2nd down and 10, Flacco throws on the run. Allen makes the catch and stays in bounds long enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, we'll tell you about Terrell Suggs working out with him in a minute.
3-man rush. Flacco going to the end zone, has a man open, and it's hauled in by Chris Moore for the touchdown. So Chris Moore gets free. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass.
Out on that side, a lot of wide receivers that way, and Sean Davis simply lets Moore go right past him, and we have seen this before, Al. A starting wide receiver on this football team.
At 66 catches this season coming into the game. Ben is going to air it out deep downfield. Who else? Antonio Brown.
He outruns Brandon Carr, and it's the same thing that happened earlier. Right now, Brandon Carr just does not have the pure raw speed to stay with Antonio Brown. Ben Roethlisberger knows it, and every time that safety goes to the middle of the field, he's going to take that shot.
For Boswell, he's made his last 19 in a row here, and that one is good. Really just thinking about him and forget about his football future, the future period, as Flacco throws over the middle, caught up at the 34-yard line by Wallace.
All hesitant. We'll finish in a minute.
Yeah. Ryan just got into the wrong position as he made the tackle. Meanwhile, he got the pass swung out to Collins. And Collins, if he stayed in bounds, turns it into a long gain downfield. Broke away from Arthur Moats.
Something you see big 250-pound backs do. LeGarrette Blount and those guys. Everybody gave him a shoulder. And Moach just couldn't hold on to him, and he never did step. Production meetings and football huddles alike.
Meanwhile, you've got Collins who's having a big half. Breaking tackle, swings to the outside, and Collins takes it in for a touchdown. Boy, what a night he is having.
Pressure. You don't want him to hold this ball and work it down the field here.
Ravens are playing a 2 deep. Roethlisberger has time, sliding, throwing, and it is Eli Rogers for a 16-yard gain on a 3rd and 15, and Ben says, let's get up there and spike it and save the timeout. From the 43-yard line. hauled in at the 25-yard line by Vance McDonald. 53 by Dan Bailey with the winner against Green Bay. Meanwhile, a flag is down. Clearly, you had Levine being offside. Then they bring Ricard in at fullback. Little ghost motion. And Flacco throws deep downfield, and open is Mike Wallace. And the former Steeler takes it all the way to the 33-yard line where he's tackled by Sean Davis, a 40-yard gain.
The guy that wide open, you want to make sure you get the big play. But if that one had been launched out a little bit farther, nobody was going to catch Mike Wallace.
A 47-yard attempt for Justin Tucker, and that kick is right down the middle. But a flag is down. Highest in the league at that point. Buck Allen is the running back. Fake to him. Flacco throws. Open at the 34 is Macklin. To the 31, Sensabaugh makes the tackle.
Ended up with, and history was forever altered.
It was. Only the Steelers would change it anyway. Here goes Collins. Collins gets taken down at the 1-yard line. You could have challenged it, but they don't. It's first and goal. They might have won it, but why not at first and goal give the ball to Allen and let him take it in to give the Ravens the lead. It's down here from the 26. Flacco hands the ball off to Collins to the outside. He goes, and another good run down the sideline. He skirts all the way to the 49-yard line. 2 flags come in, and that'll tack on 15 more. Sean Davis. They could get a bye the way things are going. Second down and 9. Flacco throws off his back foot. You got contact going on down there, and you got a near interception. The pass is incomplete. That's Mike Mitchell all the way back there with Mike Wallace.
Pass interference, number 25, defense. Ball be placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
He's been out with some ankle trouble the last few weeks.
First and goal from the 6, and they throw it to the fullback Ricard, who gets in for a touchdown for the 2nd straight week. So Ricard, who plays fullback, he's also a defensive lineman on occasion.
Now the Steelers need a first down.
And on 3rd and 2, dumps it off, and he'll get that first down. To Bell. Bell gets it up to the 34-yard line. First down from the midfield stripe. Ben, a little shovel to Bell. The high hurdle of Carr. And a gain of 7. 2nd and 4. Brown coming across the formation and is taken down after he picks up the first down by C.J. Mosley.
I disagree with Mike on that one. I think that's a no call.
24-yard attempt by Boswell goes through.
Side.
That was Mosley creeping up to the line. There's Suggs. Here it comes. He throws, caught. Brown inside the 40. And not caught from behind. And then finally caught at the 10-yard line. Jefferson is able to stop him there.
Turn around and look. Go help over there. Bingo. There's your play.
Levine, Bell, who already has 2 touchdowns tonight, behind the fullback Nix. Off the play action. Roethlisberger throws, and that is Nix, the fullback. Touchdown.
Come on. Watch Ben, as he always does, buying time, stiff arming, finds his fullback, and look at that catch against Tony Jefferson. We saw Roosevelt Nix on the first kickoff of the game with a big hit.
Ball is at the 1-yard line. And here's Bell. And Bell cannot fight his way in. You got Brandon Williams able to wrap him up. They have limited Pittsburgh to just 1 touchdown since the first quarter and still maintain the lead as Campanaro now past the 30 on the run and then finally forced out of bounds at around the 45-yard line by Fitzgerald Toussaint with 9 minutes to play. Flacco rolling and throwing, and the pass is low and incomplete, and then a takedown and a flag.
Unnecessary roughness, number 28, defense.
2nd and 14. Flacco deep down the left sideline. Flag is thrown. It was Wallace who was held up by Artie Burns.
Pass interference, number 25, defense. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul.
Toss. Collins. First down. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Nick Boyle, the tight end, led the way. Now comes in. He is the tailback. Keep Ricard in as the fullback. Allen following Ricard. Allen to the goal line. Does he get in? And he does. The first half had to come out for a few plays. 2nd down and 5. Roethlisberger deep down the middle. Brown to the 40-yard line. Just amazing how he finds that open space. 3rd down at the 11. Bell will find it and more. Touchdown. For Pittsburgh here. 3rd and 3. Fake there. The ball is tipped and the pass is incomplete. 2-point game. Here comes the blitz. Roethlisberger, he is going to go down. You got Suggs as the first guy who comes in. Meanwhile, the secondary did its work as well because they brought the house that time. Team from the 14-yard line. Safety's dropped back deep. Roethlisberger throws, and that is caught for a first down by Jesse James. Up at the 31-yard line. Huge play. Roethlisberger deep down the right sideline. Antonio Brown. He's amazing. Beats Carr on the play.
About 7 yards off the ball. Right there, they try to get a jam. He releases from it. And what do? There has never been a wide receiver named MVP of the league, but he has to be in that conversation. He has to be.
46-yard field goal to give him the lead. Roethlisberger puts it down. He's almost sacked, and then the pass is off the fingertips of Rodgers. This a 46-yard attempt to give Pittsburgh the lead.
Clutch.
Again. 39-38 from the 25-yard line.
Jumped.
It was a flag because they jumped, and it's Macklin who can't make the catch at the 42-yard line, but there was action in the Ravens' backfield.
Legal
LJ
motion.
Ford.
Number 86. Offense. Penalties decline. 2nd down.
That's the last Baltimore timeout because they had to get Macklin attended to on the field. Now Flacco throws, and that's caught by Wallace, and Wallace gets up to the 38. Now they got to get up there and spike it as fast as they can.
Yeah, save the timeout.
Flacco, and that one, does he catch it in bounds? It is Macklin, no, just out of bounds. 3rd down.
So he's going to step out, I'm pretty sure.
There, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The previous play will be reviewed. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Incomplete pass.
Get out of bounds. Flacco dancing away. Chase. Down he goes. And the ball pops out of bounds. T.J. Watt gets him from behind. Pittsburgh's first sack of the game. They had 2.
That is the end of the game.
They spotted the ball and then they wound the clock. So there's nothing.
And they get it over to Bell. Bell, who is the best receiver out of the backfield in the league this year. The ball came out. They rule him down. They rule him down. Fumbled after he was already down. A gain of 17.
Yeah, Bell only lasted about 4 plays in that game.
And now Roethlisberger, deep drop, wanted to heave it, and now does. Middle of the field, he goes, and it's tipped away. He was trying to find James as tight end, and Patrick Chung just swatted it away, forcing a punt. Sensabaugh up, Hayden is inactive. And here's a first down fake and a long ball. Right down the middle of the field it goes, and he's got his man. It's Cooks with the catch.
Josh McDaniels with some of the best play actions in the game. Brady fake running back, fake back, and gets Mitchell coming from the middle of the field. Brandon Cooks on a deep corner route. Perfectly placed throw. Get up in the faces of New England. The zone hasn't worked. We're going to find out today.
Second and goal. Burkhead has another touchdown. This has been something that's a regular happening for Burkhead here in the last few weeks. And the Patriots look easy on the way to the end zone.
Gilmore's a huge matchup today.
Here's the 3rd and 5. Stepping up away from the heat. And now getting rid of it to Brown for the first time. Slides off the contact. He takes it down to the 30. And now from the 18, new set of downs. Roethlisberger completes it. That's Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Eli Rodgers is going to go. Ben has the option to hand it off, but he keeps it, looks off, and throws it up the middle. To Eli Rodgers. What a perfect throw. Right over the stretch of Rowe.
He's out again with the leg injury. It was a game-time decision. Here's a first down. Brady sack back at the 25. That was Hayward who got to him. 2nd and 9. Open. Smith-Schuster has his second catch, trying to run away from Gilmore. In for a deep ball. And it is pulled in by Bryant. He dove for it.
You're going to see Bryant, look at one-on-one all game. They could throw it to him on every play. Gilmore. And this is what made this offense darn near unguardable in 2014-15 time frame. This guy gets one-on-one every play. And look at Ben. Throws it. Looks at the D lineman.
Had 4 field goals against the Ravens. 32 of 35. This kick from 51. It is good.
He's thinking zone coverage right now.
Brady across the middle to Gronkowski, breaking tackles. Here's Brady. Down the middle, open, and jarred loose. He was trying to hit Hollister, the backup tight end. And that was Mike Hilton.
But that's their system. This isn't Pittsburgh's system.
Gronkowski kicks it through from 32 yards out. And the game is tied at 10.
Ran stunts and made Pouncey have to block one-on-one.
2nd and 12, Connor, the rookie, finds a hole and rumbles ahead for a gain of about 10. And from the New England 47. Open for the first. Bell for the wiggle. And now churning ahead. Broke away from Trey Flowers and gained 13 in all.
Over the middle here. Some sort of a stunt.
Flushed out and fires. First down. Catch by Bryant. For 5 wide. What will they do? 3rd and goal. He lobs it over the top, and it is reeled in. What a catch by Bryant for the touchdown.
Martavis Bryant right here. He's got Gilmore in his face. Come across the field, be shallow, and Ben floats it way over. And he holds that left. See that left wrist holding his hand up?
2nd and 4. Fake to Burkhead. Now going over the top. Gronkowski. He pulls it down at the 25. Going up top for it, and Gronkowski holds on for the first. Picks up 11. Brady. Last moment, throws it for the touchdown to Cooks. Looked like Tom thought about going ahead and trying to run it across, and at the last moment, he fired it in there for Cooks more than half the second quarter. The toss to Bell. Got a block. And McCourty finally forces him out of real estate.
The game.
So Bell comes around in motion and takes it on the sweep. And he's got another big gain. So he rips off a couple of big runs. Been great on third down so far, 7 out of 9. But they need to pick up 10 on this one. Incomplete. Bell wrestled down after the incompletion by Richards. Play action, across the middle, Gronk open and picks up about 17 and a first.
Did Pittsburgh get a pass rush?
They got to him, and it's intercepted. It's Williams who finally was able to pull it in. The pressure was on Brady. He had to unload it, and he's picked off for the first time in 12 years against Pittsburgh.
His place is going nuts. Brady's trying to stand in. The pass rush gets to him. They rushed 4 guys this year, not 3 like the last few games against him. The pocket collapses. Tom lets it go. Comes off high, and he knows he made a mistake. Hargrave right up the middle.
Gonna fake the run to Bell. Backpedaling and throwing and connecting for the first down to Grimble at the 5-yard line. It's Bell. He cuts back and he's in for the touchdown. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Running behind DeCastro.
Get off to the back now.
There's the give. Wide open lane for Lewis. And he runs out to about the 49. He's got to get 10 for the first. Third down. Pressure and dump back at the 28 by Bud Dupree. Gostkowski from 46, and that kick is good. The play on the north side of the 2-minute warning. Pressure, unloads, got Gronkowski at the 50. And Davis, who dropped the pass, drops Gronkowski. Brady down the field, and open is Gronk. He's getting separation now.
Call the plays at the line of scrimmage now, based on the coverage.
Here's a first down throw. And off the ground, Gronkowski, it is a catch. Steelers have 1 left. There's Lewis, and he's in for the touchdown. With 56 seconds to go, the Patriots have taken the lead.
I think they're going to go for 2. They should go for 2 here. They sent out the kicking team. Send them back. Yep, they're going back.
Got to go for 2.
Going to go double. Tom's looking at the safety.
Got to go to him again. Wide open. Gronk pulls it down for the 2. He's killing Davis. Yeah, second half, he's just mauled this defense. Across the middle, Smith-Schuster running for that sideline. Take as much as he can. Then he breaks away. Now he cuts it up the middle. Still on his feet, looking for some help. Inside the 15 and all the way to the 10-yard line.
Timeout if you're Pittsburgh. Timeout, Pittsburgh. This is incredible. It's a crossing route, and he comes underneath real flat, and he gets away.
Richards missed him.
Yes, and Eric Rowe just can't run with him. And Schuster, the rookie, Smith-Schuster, I mean, I can't believe that happened.
I mean, it looked like it was going to be about a 10, 15-yard gain, and it turns into a nearly 70-yard play as he gallops past the Patriots and cuts it back down to the 10-yard line. And they, of course, do use their last timeout with 34 seconds to go.
Here's Hayward Bay. He's going to motion probably over here, or there's some funky play they got faking it to him.
To the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Jesse James. 2 plays, they take it the distance. I don't know why this is taking so long to review it, because clearly Harmon's nowhere close to him. Game or not, who knows?
After reviewing the play, the receiver in the end zone did not survive the ground. It's an incomplete pass.
Oh my goodness!
It'll be Pittsburgh's ball.
Believable.
2nd down and 10 at the 10-yard line. The game clock is correct, and we'll start on the next snap.
Now they got to go try. No, they're coming.
I know.
They're coming. Ben able to shake it off and fling it. Look out! Got to get to the sideline. He's in play. Here he goes. 3rd down play. Fakes the spike. Still has it. Now fires, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted to save the game by Harmon, and the Patriots are going to win it. Absolutely amazing.
You have to throw a fade right there, Ben. There's too many people inside.
That was Rowe who batted it into the air, and Harmon who grabbed it.
Rowe comes up with that right there. And Rowe's the guy who gave up the long play. And to come back and make that play and save the game.
B.J. Finney gets the start. First play, first toss, Martavis Bryant got a block on the edge from Villanueva and gains a dozen for the first down as the Steelers go to the air right away. Ben thinks if he's good, they can be really good when it counts. With the 49 on cue. McDonald, the former Rice Owl, back in Houston. 20 yards there. And the Steelers are walking it down the field on this opening drive. They call this their Detroit set. 2 tight ends in. The give to Bell. The hesitation. The hole opens. And Bell gets 11 for a first down. Is the Pro Bowl AFC kicker, Chris Boswell, having an outstanding season from 34 yards. He knocks it through. And an opening drive field goal for the Steelers. Go! 3rd and 9. Steelers bring 5. Yates is sacked. Back at the 10-yard line. He goes down. The pressure from Mike Hilton, the slot corner who has really emerged on this Pittsburgh defense. The back of the tight end are terrific pass catchers as well. Roethlisberger has 5 options. He's going to take the shot downfield. Bryant broke free. Feet in bounds. Martavis is ruled a catch into the red zone at the 11-yard line.
Go routes. He's big, he's tall, he's got great speed. Gets pushed a little bit to the sideline. A great job catching it over his outside shoulder. Just a matter of whether he got both feet.
Drag the left one. You see the rubber pellets come up. So Justin Hunter, one of those in there for Antonio Brown. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger surveys, takes off, and throws to the end zone, and it's caught by Hunter for the touchdown. First down pickup of 5, and Yates looking Hopkins' way. He was covered, and Yates was brought down by Cam Hayward. The disguise there, Kareem Jackson. He's coming. There's the pressure. Roethlisberger got rid of it. To McDonald, the tight end, holds on for the first down. The Steelers doing a lot of communication there. Alfred Blue runs through the confusion. There goes Blue, chased by Williams. Blue finally brought down inside the 20. Big play, much needed for the Texans against a confused Steeler defense. Have Dwayne Brown over there. He went to Seattle via trade. Run up the middle with Miller. Lamar Miller got hit hard as he got inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It was Cameron Hayward bringing the heat. Yates looking for space, going to take off. Can he get the first down? Yes! Diving forward inside the 6-yard line, T.J. Yates. Going to throw for it here. Yates. No. And Yates is going to throw again down here. Intercepted. Artie Burns with the pick. And not only do you not get any points, you don't leave him down at the 1. The touchback brings it out to the 20. Any fan base in the league. Ricochet pick by Burns. We'll see if it stands up.
He's from down the stretch.
2nd and 7. Bell's back in. He's running to the right. He's got the Pro Bowl center. Pouncey leading the way. And Le'Veon Bell to the Texan side. Out of bounds. Right around the 45-yard line. 3rd and 12. Look at Clowney. He's inside the middle. Standing up. Now he's dropping in coverage. As Roethlisberger throws underneath Bryant. Can he get there? Yes, he can. 2 Texans were there. They couldn't wrap up Martavis Bryant. It was back to the red zone. Good play action fake. Roethlisberger surveys. Nothing open. Extends the play. End zone shot here. Incomplete. And a flag. Eli Rogers working the back of the end zone.
They're so dangerous.
Defense number 21. Foul occurred in the end zone. Ball be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
Into the fullback. And Roosevelt Nix into the end zone for the touchdown. All ending up on injured reserve. 3rd and 5. Yates in trouble. Lost the football. And Bud Dupree is there for Pittsburgh with the recovery. Cameron Hayward knocked it away. Dupree was on it. And the Steelers are going to take over at the Texans 29. What numbers? Only missed 1 in the month of December. And keeps that rolling from 36 yards. Was here with Pittsburgh. 3rd and 4. Heineke to the air. And a completion. First down. And the ball pops out, but after they say Will Fuller was down. As Williams went out. 3rd and 7, the blitz is coming. Heineke can't get away from Hilton, who's had a huge sack game. Yeah, you got all 3. It's Mike Hilton's nickel blitz out of the slot has been the story. He and Sebastian Janikowski drafted in the same draft. And John Gruden was getting started coaching the Raiders. And here Leckler's still going at 41. Eli Rogers still going. Looking for a block here. Rogers got it at midfield. And down the sideline, Rogers is knocked out of bounds. But a big return by Eli Rogers to the 41-yard line. The league making that announcement late last night. And the games will be played all in the afternoon. Roethlisberger to Juju Smith-Schuster. It's complete and to the 27-yard line. And a first down. 2nd and 8. Bell through the hole. Bell to the end zone. Reaches and in. Le'Veon Bell. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Trying to figure out what the celebration is here.
Not really. Everybody just falls. I'm not really sure what we're doing. See guys going to the ground all the time, just trying to get a piece of his shirt.
Gates hands off to the 25. Another good run for the Texans. This time it's Lamar Miller who takes it out to the 42-yard line.
It's great credit to Amy saying, hey, this is my dream, and she allowed me to do with everything that was on her plate.
Here's a throw. Good throw. DeAndre Hopkins finally gets it. And look at Hopkins go to the 20-yard line. And helped turn a very talented player into a terrific pro. 2nd and 9, leaking out of the backfield. Miller. Good job by Miller to wait, accelerate, and get the first down at the 9. Wanted to be with this winning team, a chance in his career to be part of a great team. Here's Hilton blitzing off the slot again. Passer Hopkins. Oh, my goodness. Did he catch that? Did he catch that? That's the touchdown catch of the year if that's good. They're still talking about it. There's a flag down. If he got that inbound, that's the touchdown catch of the year.
Tip it up to yourself. He tries to one-handed here and just tips it up and then goes with the other hand. Oh, what an unbelievable catch.
Let's see.
It's hard to tell. Did he get that second foot down?
It's possession there.
Or did it just
one
land
foot
on
down? Yeah, I don't think anything else is down. That's a bummer. I don't care.
Let's check it out here. Let's see him get the one toe down. Oh, there's one. There's
oh, yeah, they're down. They're down.
You got him.
That angle. Great job, guys. That angle gives it to you. Wow. So the try for 2 from the 1. And where are they going? Hopkins couldn't bring it in. Tight slant. Incomplete.
Ability to go up and make these one-handed catches on a consistent basis is incredible.
At 21, Roethlisberger's going to take a shot to see if one of his guys can make a play. Juju Smith-Schuster says, I got one here at the 20-yard line. Get Juju to understand what he can be. And we've seen some of that. Here comes the pressure. Picked up nicely. Roethlisberger, middle of the field. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Great move right here and great patience on the route. Is he just a one-on-one, just a go route?
and he's so strong. They talk about how strong he is for a young kid. The hand fighting there, and then you were able to adjust to the outside and make the catch. But, you know, we talked, AB's not here tonight.
An encouraging sign.
First down picked up by the Texans. Yates lost the ball again. Pinballed around back there, and TJ got back on it.
We should point out what a great job they did with the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts. The pass was incomplete. Try to get to the tight end, Steven Anderson. People who can. So many people who were over at the George Brown Convention Center downtown for dinner, a holiday dinner last night. And J.J. Watt's Foundation did an incredible job raising money. Flag is down as Rodgers spins and twirls and chases it out to the 27-yard line. We'll check the flag. They double dip. They've seen a few football games this year. We all have. Love it. Nothing like it. Ridley the carry. First down across the 40 to the 41.
Four touchdowns, 4 field goals towards the top of the NFL in that category. This is Stephen Ridley. Able to wiggle his way inside Cleveland territory. Nicely done. It's a 13-yard burst.
There is without a doubt that he has been a big factor in the last part of the season.
Little end around play. This is Darius Hayward-Bay finding the edge. He's still going. 5, and he's into the end zone for the Steelers touchdown. 29 yards to get Pittsburgh on the board early.
Our first drive of the game, broken tackles and missed opportunities, set up beautifully on that right side for Hayward-Bay to hit the corner, but you have 2 Cleveland Brown defenders that get split. We know how fast that Hayward-Bay is. It's a cold day out there, but
in LA against the Chargers, he's been up and down. Here's Kaiser under pressure, wrapped up and buried. Tyson Alualu making the start today for Cam Hayward. Jones on 2nd and 9, lets her rip. That pass is intercepted. It's Jabril Peppers on the pick. No flags thrown, and it will be Cleveland football.
Or down low in the box. And that time he disguises underneath. He reads the route perfectly.
2nd and 7, Jones, quick release. This is Schuster breaking a tackle. Schuster in the open field and finally pushed out of bounds. Joe Schobert finally able to get to him.
And yards after the catch for another huge play for the Steelers.
1st and 10, they'll go back to the ground game. This is Ridley finding the edge. Ridley inside the 20 and forced out of bounds by Peppers.
Hey, we tried 1 field goal. We got 6 inches. Let's go try and punch it in.
10th play of the drive, 4th and goal. This is Nix, and he is stood up. What a play by Greg Williams' defense. So stout against the run this season for Deshaun Kaiser and Cleveland as they are pinned back deep. 3rd down. Kaiser to the air, but too low. Again, unable to get it to his intended receiver. This time it's Lewis. Kaiser, by the way, has still not completed a pass in this game. He's 0 for 3, and that punt, was it partially blocked at the line of scrimmage? Appeared as though it was. It was Tyler Matakevich. We'll have to go back and look at the replay here. On a scrimmage quickly, 3rd and 2 here as they try to pick up the pace. Jones looked to fake the handoff, throws, has his man, it's caught! It's Juju Schuster for the Steelers touchdown! 20 yards from Landry.
Johnson out of the backfield.
Kaiser fakes the handoff initially. He's going to take a shot. Has some air under it. Has his man Kaiser. Perfectly thrown pass to Gordon. Touchdown Cleveland. A majestic pass by Kaiser. Couldn't throw it better than that. And Gordon does the rest.
You just can't. You've got to be able to bracket this. This is 2-on-1. Josh Gordon is the only receiver that's lined up out there. Joe Hayden is looking inside. The reverse motion catches his attention. He looks inside, and then that allows Gordon the time to run right by him. The free safety is in no position to get outside the numbers that fast. But that's all on Joe Hayden reading the backfield, playing the reverse, and not paying attention to Josh Gordon.
Initially could be coming back.
The receiver stepped out of bounds with the ball at the 2-yard line.
They split out.
You get the sense if the Browns are going to have any chance of coming back, they have to punch it in here. Down 2 touchdowns, and it is Johnson doing just that.
Well, he's had an outstanding season.
No official Pro Bowl committee, of course, but fan voting, coaches voting, also the players, all with 1/3 of that Pro Bowl vote.
Understand it. That, I get the rule, but there's no doubt that was a catch.
This is Jones, and that pass is caught. What a first half it's been for Juju Smith-Schuster. First down, pickup of 11.
That was a terrible call.
Spoken like an ex-defender. This is Ridley pounding his way into the end zone for the Steelers touchdown. And Ramon Foster doing the rest.
Have a say in it, but I think without a doubt, the Browns are going to go and target a quarterback or multiple quarterbacks.
Kaiser's pass is caught. That's Rashard Higgins. Full sprint and into the end zone for the touchdown. A 56-yard sprint, and Cleveland comes right back. His 31st career game, longest pass of the year for Kaiser.
Oh, what a huge play for Higgins. You see Watt out there, and he's bluffing, and he comes out for coverage, but then you got 2 safeties back deep to try and keep everything there in front of him, and Higgins, who isn't the fastest guy at wide receiver, is able to split both safeties and race his way on into the end zone. Beautiful play and execution by the Cleveland Browns.
Second seed in the AFC at the moment. The Pittsburgh Steelers right now up 7 over Cleveland here in the regular season finale. Jones up the field. It is caught. What a catch by Juju Smith-Schuster.
Concept in this offense has been deadly against other defenses.
Steelers down to 1 timeout. Football is loose. Cleveland's got it. Caleb Brantley with the fumble recovery.
Boy, how about this? Really nicely executed blitz with Nassib coming inside on the right side, and then it's Myles Garrett with speed on the other side is able to get to Landry Jones. Beautiful rush by Myles Garrett on the left tackle. And what a huge play again for the Cleveland Brown defense.
Garrett with his 11th game played of the season and his dead last in scoring. He has committed more turnovers than any team in the league, but so far showing some gumption here in week 17. That's Josh Gordon with the 11-yard first down reception. Leaves in shorts before any game. What a physical specimen he is. This is Kaiser, a little bit high with the pass. It's caught. Njoku breaking a tackle. And look at the big tight end rumbling down to the 10. TJ Watt has to sprint and get him from the back. Kaiser throwing end zone. It's caught for the Browns touchdown. It's Higgins with his 2nd reception into the end zone. And the Cleveland Browns on the verge of tying this game at 21. Number 10 and 11 on the season for Deshaun Kaiser. That is Landry Jones and Pittsburgh respond. This is Juju Smith-Schuster from inside his own 5, breaking a tackle. Here he goes, the rookie into open terrain, breaking tackles, and the 21-year-old is into the end zone for the touchdown. And once again, bringing the opposition to its knees. For 6 to restore order for the Steelers.
It's really, really unbelievable what kind of second half to this season that this guy has had, the impact that he's made on the offensive side of the ball, opposite Antonio Brown. And we start talking about, the big 3 on offense. We might have to start talking about the big 4 if he keeps up playing like this. It's a lot easier for this team and this staff to let him go.
Harrison, by the way, is active in that game against the Jets. Kaiser's going to run for it on 3rd and 15, and he has it. What a play by the rookie needed the 22. He picks up 16.
Big off season for him as well.
1st and 15 after the penalty. Kaiser fakes the end around. Throws up the seam, and it is caught. What a play by Gordon, showing that physical ability effectively. It's a good point. Most of their regulars defensively have been on the field till this point. 1st and 10. Kaiser's going to tuck it away, uses his legs again. Kaiser! Plenty of open real estate in front of him, runs out of bounds. 3rd and 20. Need the 13 to move the chains. Kaiser's pass, incomplete. And not even close to the intended receiver, Gordon. It is the holder. Gonzalez, the Arizona State product. Didn't have to kick in these kind of conditions much in college, and he bangs it in from 51. Alu coming over in free agency from Jacksonville, the former 10th overall pick. This is Johnson on the check down. Johnson in open field. Inside Steelers territory. Football is loose. Who's got it? And Pittsburgh has recovered. Can the Steelers find that ever-elusive first win here in Week 17? Kaiser hit on the throw, and that pass is intercepted. Sean Davis.
Misses on their offensive line, so I think they've done a pretty solid job.
Another low snap. Jones' pass finds the hands of Toussaint. And so he will be well short of the first down. He picks up only 2. And avoid becoming the 3rd team since the merger to finish a season winless. Kaiser's passed up the seam. It's caught. It's Gordon breaking free. Crosses the 45. Gordon inside Steelers territory and finally brought down by Hayden.
Ball out from Deshaun Kaiser.
Josh Gordon over the 100-yard mark in what has been his best day in the 5 games since his return. Johnson running for the first down on the final Sunday of the regular season. Kaiser from the gun, 3rd and 6, far side. Johnson, the catch appears to be short.
Duke Johnson one-on-one with Joe Hayden at the bottom of the screen. Not a great matchup for the Browns.
Corey Coleman in the backfield. Kaiser under pressure, somehow escapes. Kaiser's pass is incomplete. Right through the hands of Coleman, and he can't believe it.
He possibly can. And that one goes right through your hands. Incomplete pass, and what a disappointing end to the Cleveland Browns offense.
Coleman, the young man who they took with the 15th overall pick back in 2016. This is Ridley breaking free. First down run and more for the Steelers, and there's a late flag at the end of the play. First time they've had a first-round bye since 2010. With a 2 seed that year, and then advanced to the Super Bowl where they lost to Green Bay. They'll hope for better fortunes this season. The Steelers have won it 28-24. Your final and football infamy for the 2017 Cleveland Browns.
Down to Fournette if you have to.
In the first meeting, Bortles had 95 yards through the air. There's a dump off, sets it up for Koyak, who had a touchdown last week. And Koyak gets it to the perimeter. Play action. Bortles steps up, guns it. Open man caught at the 25 by Marquise Lee. Jaguars trying to get on the board. Motion man is Koyak. Handed off, Fournette plows. And Fournette is cut down low by Vince Williams. Picks up 4. It's 3rd and goal. Tyler Shatley. 3rd and goal for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles on the move. Bortles floats it. Incomplete. 4th and goal for Jacksonville. Bohannon in front of Fournette. Fournette goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette launching himself into the end zone, and Jacksonville on the board first.
Down in the game 5 earlier in the year, right over the top. He got right through the tackle of Sean Spence at the goal line, and he breaks the plane.
Roethlisberger set it up underneath. Eli Rogers Rodgers tried to zigzag for the first down, couldn't get there. Play clock down to 1. Bortles has to work quickly. Out of the gun, Bortles guns it. And it's incomplete. Bobbled, and Allen Hurns couldn't secure it. And Smith-Schuster along with Eli Rogers, 3 wide receivers here. It's Bell, and Bell is walloped in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the play. Win over Buffalo, 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger from the gun. Fires to the outside, juggled. Miles Jack. It's an interception for Jacksonville.
Match up with tight ends, and here he shows not only the speed but the athleticism.
Handoff, Fournette hurdles. Fournette cuts to the outside. Oh, Fournette trying to curl it inside the pylon. He's looking for the touchdown.
Bohannon got the key block here as he kicks out on Sean Davis. The hurdle there, and now Fournette is eyeing the pylon, and he's in. His right foot inside the goal line. Watch his right foot here. Touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner was inbounds and crossed the ball with the goal line.
New England, that's it. 5:25 to go in the first. It's a handoff. Le'Veon Bell breaks the tackle. Bell accelerates to the 45. Set. Pittsburgh in Jacksonville territory. Roethlisberger hooks a pass. High one. Held on. Eli Rogers. The concentration and body control for 13.
In the regular season. Good protection for Big Ben as he sees the hole. And look at
here in the first. Pitch it. Bell cuts. Bell spilled out very close. Clock is down to 3. Pitch it. Bell devoured. Jalen Ramsey leading the charge. It's a loss of 4. A 2nd and 1 for Jacksonville. Back to Fournette. First down run and more. Flag thrown. Fournette finally brought down as he crossed the 35-yard line penalty marker. Bortles operates out of the gun. Hand it off. Yeldon extends for the touchdown. Jacksonville is pouring it on here in the first half. By Yeldon. Shorter kick to this end of the field. Toussaint. Hit as he crossed the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3. Steelers trying to claw their way back into this. Handoff. Le'Veon Bell. He's got a hole. And Bell brought down at the 36. 21-yard burst. Bell in the backfield from the gun. Roethlisberger steps, fires. End zone. It's caught. Antonio Brown. Touchdown Steelers.
Another unbelievable catch by Antonio Brown. But the confidence that Roethlisberger has in Brown is unmatched. You can't get better coverage than that. Claiming he was pushed off, but look at the subtle move there by Brown.
Brown caught the football and Boye's arm. 7 completions to 6 different receivers. 5 minutes to go. First half. Bortles sells the fake. Bortles, deep ball. It is incomplete. 2 defenders in the area of Marquise Lee. Hayden got a piece for Pittsburgh. Injury to Leonard Fournette. Roethlisberger dumps it off. There's room for Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Out across the 40-yard line. 17 yards catch and run. It would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball pops free, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye. Touchdown Jaguars. Ngakoue knocks it free, and a 50-yard return for Jacksonville with a penalty marker down.
Ngakoue, number 91. He's going to overpower Villanueva there.
Was a fumble with recovery by Jacksonville.
And a brilliant touchdown by Brown. Roethlisberger quick hitter. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down. He was not out of bounds. They ruled him down before that. 1:23 to go. Roethlisberger has the time. Trying to run, but cannot break away. Marcel Darius. 4 receiver set. Roethlisberger pump. Roethlisberger throws, looking, end zone, over the shoulder. Martavis Bryant pulls it in for the touchdown. Huge play for Pittsburgh.
With so much speed, number 10 right down the middle, splits the coverage here. You can see Antonio Brown coming from the other side, but Roethlisberger with time to throw is going to put it over the shoulder in the back of the end zone for Bryant for the score.
Yard line, first possession of the second half. Roethlisberger tosses to Bell, makes a cut on the outside, out of bounds, and the crowd reacts as flags fly.
See here.
Oh wait, he got pushed by Smith-Schuster.
Conduct, number 20 of the defense.
Smith-Schuster
penalty, first down.
Pushed Ramsey into that area.
First unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification. First down.
Hopewell High School in Aliquippa, same high school that produced Tony Dorsett. Roethlisberger, 2nd and 10. On time to Vance McDonald. It's a first down, a strong throw from Ben Roethlisberger for 15 yards, matched up with Church. Roethlisberger lofts it. Juggle, touchdown! Le'Veon Bell with the grab. The Steelers inching closer.
Well, the linebacker Telvin Smith has Bell on the wheel route. But look at the concentration by Bell. The ball dropped right in the bucket by Roethlisberger.
Have to go in the 3rd. Now it's TJ Yeldon in there. Bortles steps up. Bortles will run. Blake Bortles sets up a block, takes it down the sideline for a first down. Bortles out of the pocket. Bortles throws to the sideline, broken up. L.J. Fort. He is 22 of 28 for 223. 3 touchdowns and a pick. 12 in a row. It's caught by McDonald. Vance McDonald, who was acquired from San Francisco during the preseason.
You're going to be number 1 in pass defense.
3rd and 9. Roethlisberger steps up. Roethlisberger hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Miles Jack tried to get under it. Jaguars.
Well, watch his right arm get hit just as he throws this ball. Dante Fowler coming in with another splash play.
Week on CBS. TJ Yeldon in the backfield on a 3rd and 10. Bortles steps up. Bortles. Incomplete. It ricochets off D.D. Westbrook and Artie Burns. 4th down. Been erratic. 9 of 20. There's 96 yards. It's blocked. Nordman had it blocked. And the ball is down at the 48. Robert Golden. A golden moment for the Steelers early in the 4th.
It's Golden here, number 20. He just flies right by the outside, missed block by O'Shaughnessy, and he gets just enough of it to result in a 15-yard punt.
McDonald, the motion man, nicks in front of Bell. Bell slides through the hole. Good run, 6 yards on first down, brought down by Malik Jackson. Off in the backfield, Smith-Schuster goes in motion. Give it to Bell. He didn't get there. Plenty of time on the play clock. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger fires it. Incomplete. Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, in a matchup with Boye.
And at the bottom of the screen, 19 is Smith-Schuster. Watch the jersey stretch right there. That is holding in the secondary by A.J. Boye, and that allowed him to jump right on top of the back of Smith.
From the Pittsburgh 48. Fake the handoff. Bortles heaves it downfield. It's caught by Keelan Cole. The rookie climbs the imaginary ladder. 475 receiving yards. First and goal inside the 5. Fournette trying to hammer it in. He does. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The third of the day for Leonard Fournette. 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're down by 14. Roethlisberger in the pocket. Roethlisberger, rainbow delivery to Brown and a first down. Roethlisberger. A wobbler. Incomplete. Barry Church was over there. Le'Veon Bell, the intended receiver, and it's fourth down for the Steelers.
Like just a four-man rush for Jacksonville.
Roethlisberger gets out of trouble, throws it deep downfield. Oh, what a grab! Antonio Brown, touchdown! Sensational!
And confidence that Roethlisberger has in number 84 again on display. Coverage by Boyer, almost perfect. But the ball placement to the inside by Roethlisberger as he threw it basically on the run results in another spectacular touchdown for the Steelers.
Bortles looks, swings it to the outside, and it's caught by Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon down the sideline and out of bounds. 192. Play clock winding down. They just get the play off. Bortles guns it to D.D. Westbrook, and the rookie brings it in for a first down. Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open. Tommy Bohannon, touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles navigates a drive for the Jaguars. If they hold on, there'll be a whole lot of Whoa Nellies down in the state of Florida. Roethlisberger, home run ball, bounced around, incomplete. Martavis Bryant dealing with two Jacksonville defenders, and even 4 minutes to play. And they're down by 14. Roethlisberger, pressure, sidearms it to Vance McDonald, who's got a first down.
Completion to T.J. Yeldon really turned things around.
Roethlisberger looking to run with it. And Roethlisberger, a little backyard football for the first down.
He was looking to lateral this ball to somebody. And I think the Jaguars bought that little fake there. And I really think that Jared Wilson did.
Drafted well. Steelers down by 14. Roethlisberger in some trouble. Roethlisberger slings it downfield. Incomplete. There were two receivers in the area. Martavis Bryant had bounced off him with Jared Wilson back there in 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, soft toss to Bell. Bell to spin. Le'Veon Bell, extra yards. Roethlisberger, pump, run. Backward pass to Le'Veon Bell, accelerates for the touchdown.
Because it was a backwards pass, it didn't matter if he was over the line of scrimmage.
So clearly passed.
Yeah, but the ball is backwards. As you can see the adjustment that Bell had to make the grab.
So Roethlisberger, a heads-up play. Maybe not the way you draw it up, but the effectiveness and the trust.
And the experience.
Boswell lines it up. They're going to go for it on the onside kick. The ball was deflected, and it's recovered by Jacksonville.
Yeah, the ball hit Tyler Matakevich way short of the yardage you needed.
3rd and 6. With 1:56 left, Pittsburgh has one timeout to work with. Handoff for Fournette. They have to stop him here, and they did. Snap it. Nortman, the holder, from 45 yards away. It is right down the middle for Lambeau. Jacksonville up by 10 with 1:45 to play.
Will, but you're only as good as your next game.
Yep. He said maybe for 24 hours.
Yep.
Roethlisberger on a line, makes the connection to Bryant. Martavis Bryant getting to the outside, and Bryant out of bounds. So hold on here. 47 seconds left. Czar with 4:89. First and goal from the 5. Roethlisberger. He got rid of it, but was slammed down with a flag thrown. The field goal here.
Rounding, number 7, offense. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down.
It certainly would save time.
Pittsburgh had no timeouts.
Then you
it would also carry a 10-second runoff.
A 10-second runoff because of the penalty.
Roethlisberger tosses to the outside. Antonio Brown. And he's down inside the 5, but didn't get out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll. 17 seconds left. Roethlisberger connects for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. But triple zeros on the clock. Campbell now in his 10th year. Roll it. It's over. The Jacksonville Jaguars have pulled off the upset of the playoffs.